Oh no! Amanda, where are you?
Wait, I'm hot.
Where are you?
Okay.
Where are you?
Where are you? And I'm
gonna
so
play-
sorry.
I'm gonna play a hot elf.
Wait, you're in the wrong spot. That's where it is.
Yeah. Oh my
Wait,
god.
I'm
We're doing it live.
What is happening?
There I am.
Oh my god!
Why?
Now there's two
Amanda's.
of me.
So nice. We had to see it twice.
What up?
Oh, holy crap. That's amazing.
Well then.
That's amazing.
Hello.
Hello and welcome, mortal kind, to Quest Accepted. We're on session 3 today. But before we get into that, housekeeping stuff or things that we need to discuss.
Sure.
We didn't. Yeah. We're really close to hitting affiliate. We just need 21 more followers, which is awesome, and then people can subscribe, and we can do more stuff, which is awesome.
Share us with your friends, your family. If you really want to pull a good prank and you hate somebody, share it to them too. We're for all.
Create an
we're
account for
all
your
races.
dog or your cat or your goldfish.
We're not
have
picky.
them follow. Yeah.
And honestly, the best way to participate is just kind of like sharing and liking and subscribing and commenting and all that stuff. So that's pretty awesome. Matt, you want to talk about VODs and shorts?
I do. So over on YouTube, please like and subscribe over there too. You can catch all the VODs of the campaign, of the gaming stuff. I'll let Steve talk about that in a second. All of our shorts that Tiffany so lovely and handcraftedly makes. Fridays are when the episodes will drop at 3 o'clock. Our prequels for episode 3 have all dropped. I was running into issues with shuns, so if you're expecting a high definition, that'll be up in a few hours. But everybody else is good to go. That's YouTube. Steve, you want to talk about the gaming stuff?
The gaming's going great. Sunday, actually, beautiful Matt over here hosted Inmost, which was dope. I got to sit in for that and get scared as much as him.
It was awesome.
It was pretty funny.
So so we're doing Sunday scaries. Again, that's going to be kind of like an ebb and flow thing. So not really, I guess, on the docket every single week, unless Matt, you can make it happen. But we understand that we're all busy here.
I will try.
That's right. You will try. But yeah, and then on Thursdays, it's just me and maybe a couple of friends. Once I get past this completing Witcher 1, 2, and 3, I've got to a really cool point. I almost raged. I almost uninstalled the game, but we're good. We got past it, and I'm on to a new quest that I accepted.
Was that a name drop?
And I'm hopefully, I've been toying with the idea of streaming Horizon Zero Dawn because it's
Hell
like
yeah.
my favorite game.
Aloy?
And so maybe if I'm can do this at some point in time, I don't know, try to do that. And then because Horizon Forbidden West came out on Steam and I really want to play it, but I want to play Zero Dawn first. So I got to look into that. And yes, Pink Floydian Pig, it is No Land Security.
Pink Floyd Ion Pig.
Chimera Radio here. Barely. She says barely. We may need to turn it up a little bit for chat. But yes, that is correct. You do hear No Land Security. This is the song that was requested a while ago, and I couldn't find it. But so I scoured all of Sirenscape.
Scour the land.
Well, good for you for remembering, though. See, you get that curated level of love here at Quest Accepted.
Yeah, absolutely. So I want to play Horizon Zero Dawn, so I'm going to try to think about like streaming that at some point, maybe in the future. Hopefully, I don't know.
Can I request Bawa da Ba?
You can
Bang
request
dang
nothing.
diddy.
Okay, perfect volume, sweet. Tiff socials.
Yes, you can find all of our lovely socials right here. We are on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram at Quest Accepted D&D. We're also on Twitter at Quest Accepted ND. However, we have not posted anything on that yet. And we're also on YouTube and Twitch. So tune in. Please share all of our reels and keep sharing our videos on TikTok. And
Please, thank you.
all socials.
And we will be. I promise I will get around to finishing the Discord. It's coming. I promise. It's going to be great when it's out.
Discord is coming.
Winter is
Just,
coming.
A little patience with that would be wonderful. What else do we have?
Spotify still not here yet. Working on it. The PodQuest accepted. Probably in like a month or two once we get some stuff and I can just have some time to sit and work. Do we want to go through people who have followed us since last?
Yeah,
stream?
that'd be great. Let's give a thanks to our new follows from last time.
So where do we leave off?
Danny
Rose.
That's
We have Lord Zip. Thank you, Lord Zip.
Thank you, Lord Zip.
Never Duel. Thank you, Never Duel.
Never Duel. Thank you.
Mandy Baby. Thank you, Mandy
Woo.
Baby.
Ew, I like that one.
Let's get some celebration from the cast. Come on,
Yeah.
guys. People are supporting us, all of us. Let's
Well,
go.
Yes.
Yeah, I get it. I was just my brain went to song like Santa Baby, but when the way that you said it,
Mandy Baby. We have Flea CZ. Thank you, Flea
Flea.
CZ.
Woo.
Yas.
Simply Lurking.
Yes.
where are you?
Thank you, Simply Lurking.
And I'm so lurking.
The Rajaptor. I think I said that right. I think you guys know the
Yes.
Rajaptor.
Yes,
Jushy.
it was once.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Tushy?
Oh no, no.
Jushy.
Jushy. Oh,
Jushy.
sorry.
Jushy.
Sorry.
Jushy. Ding Hot S. And The Beard Felix. Thank you all so very much.
Thank you very much
Thank
for following
you.
us and supporting. All right. And in the chat, we got Pink Floydian Pig, The Cuban, Lightbulb 100 Watts, Rudolph Red Eyes. Yeah, I think that's right.
We are definitely
We are
about
about-
proposer propunctionation.
Props, sir.
Nope,
Pronunciation.
nope. Pink Floyd Iron Pig proposer.
It's too late.
done.
No one's.
Proposer is the term you've chosen to use. There's no taking back now.
Welcome to the team.
Yeah. So without further ado, roar indeed. I love you, dinosaur, as well.
Raw
I think that's
what that
all.
means?
Is that all of our? It means I love you, and dinosaur. Yeah. You had it right the first time. Pink Floating Pig. Damn right, she did.
But you got to say it with like more hair in the front.
And you have to say it with the X and the capital D.
Yeah, raw XD,
Yeah.
bro.
These nuts.
And you got to do like the duck feet and
walked into it.
Yes. But for real, do we remember taking those pictures when we were in like middle and high school where you like just go to a park and like dress in the most ridiculous outfit and just like look sad by a tree?
I don't want to talk about it.
listen, hey, it was never a phase,
Oh, it was
Ma.
just me? Got it.
It was never a phase.
punk rock and emo for life.
Emo for
Tried to
life.
grow out my hair to be one of those kids, and fucking it turned into an afro, and I was like, well.
One of my favorite YouTube channels is Emo's Not Dead. Love those videos.
Hey man, we don't write sins.
We make
Right.
tragedies.
We write great
God damn it.
stories.
We don't write tragedies. We write sins.
We make sins.
We make sins, and we improperly make homages to our emo heroes. All right.
I cast tungsten balls. Ooh.
Which I'm not sure what that spell would do.
It would
but
hurt.
It sounds fun. Are we ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Super disadvantage on stealth.
I really hope
Fan-
so, because
Testicle. Fantastical. Previously. Making your way into the Blight Land aboard a skyship, you were suddenly attacked, where you began to plummet down towards the earth below you, into the dead wood, filled with all sorts of mysterious horrors and creatures and dangers only anyone can imagine. Upon landing and surviving, thanks to a lot of your efforts, a couple of your crew members did not fare so well. But yet you managed to survive, except for the 2 losses that you suffered, Byyyeee and Karen, that managed to fall off as the ship was going down. Once in the Blightwood, you decided to gather yourselves, regroup, and forage for supplies. Shun took Vagari on a rite of passage, educating her a little bit about her homeland of Jaskul, someone who, though from the frigid north, grew up mostly in the Eversands of Alkut. So here in Hazel, you two also went into the wood, and you managed to, while foraging for supplies, spices, and medical herbs, found a small family of myconids that were being attacked by an elemental serpent. Managed to save them and learned that they have telepathic abilities that they're able to bestow upon those who inhale their spores. You come back for a beautifully made dinner that Shun prepared for everyone, a bear stew. Managed to get a short rest in, and the evening is calming down, where you may make decisions about what to do next. You have with you, I'll remind you, Captain Drajit. He is the dwarven airship captain with a long coat that goes all the way to the ground that has kind of like fur on the inside, lined with fur, a leather captain's hat, and he has an axe that he uses as a walking cane. You also have Will and Charlie, your navigator and medical expertise in either in not great conditions. Sorry, my brain reset there. The evening is yours.
I think if we're still sipping on the stew or eating the stew, I think I'll finish about half of it and then set it down and try to find Drajit, or Captain. The Captain!
Right?
Sir, what, I have just one question.
Aye?
Well, while we were out on, expeditions, did you happen to find what caused this?
I'm more afraid of what have caused it will find us. But... And he kind of like grabs his axe and just kind of gets up, puts the bowl down, just gives like a nod to Shun, and raises the bowl toward him, places it, and he hobbles over a couple of steps, and he kind of like stands and he points with his axe. This scoring here, it's not from a regular blast. That's not black powder. It's not metal. That's from an arcane blast. A while ago, the HARP, the Halshian Arcane Research Preliminary, they donated some devices of artifice. They're slowly being developed, and they're being donated to various fighting groups that are bound for the goodness of mortal kind. The Agu Citadel is one such recipient of these gifts. That is from a dwarven-made arcane blast tower. We had one in the Citadel far off, forget the name of it. And it seemed to have been decommissioned. They went silent for a few months. Somebody finally went to go investigate, and it was gone. My guess, the Verdoran cult squandered with it, used it to shoot us down. I think they're trying to hold up in the Blight Land. Which makes me worried because it means they're preparing for something nefarious. Which means that we must be prepared.
Okay. I'm not at all worried. And we'll find whoever did this.
Like I said, I'm more worried about them finding us first. But I'm sure it'll be okay.
Do you have anybody to be on watch tonight? Or are you just gonna chance it?
Certainly never chance it. Not with unknown factors that might be out to kill us.
Well,
But
if you need anybody to take watch, I can do it.
oh, we'll all be taking turns. I assure you. As a matter of fact,
Oh,
all of us. Well, and he kind of looks at Will. Most of us.
I'll nod back and just
I guess we flip a coin to see who's first. Enjoy your night.
and I'll walk away and I'll go back to my bowl.
Fair
And
enough.
just scarf it.
Well, with that in mind, and he kind of like hobbles over back to where he was sitting, kind of like his right foot just kind of like plops it out as he kind of like does a one-footed squat, just plops down in his seat. With that in mind, do we have any volunteers for the first watch?
It's been a long day. I can take the first watch.
Okay. And who's going to watch with her?
I'll watch with Vagari.
Fantastic. All right. Who's up for second watch?
I can do this.
Okay. Sabir, would you like to, or should I?
You go for it. I like to see the sunrise.
Very fair. All right, then, Sabir, you and Charlie will take the last watch. All right. Now, I propose we get to bed now. We've got a long day ahead of us. And not a lot of time to do our mission in. Wrap up whatever you need to do. Hold up inside the ship. I recommend our two watchmen point there, and he points to like the back of the ship that's, the ship is destroyed. And there, and he points to the front of the ship. Patrol every once in a while, but be cautious. Keep an eye out. If anything seems dangerous, don't hesitate to wake us. But consider we do need to rest in order to be effective tomorrow. Everybody who's not on watch, get inside the wreckage. We'll get a good night's sleep. And he hops back, finishes his soup, puts it off by the fire, and grabs his axe and hobbles back in. Charlie kind of helps Will go into the wreckage as well.
All right. Well, Shun, Davin, I guess with that, you're free to go rest. Hazel, is there a particular spot you want to take watch at?
I don't have a preference.
All right. Well, how about I take the front and then you can take the side where he was pointing to over there. And I just kind of point and I start walking up to the front of the boat. Just strutting.
Oh. I'll walk to the other side.
I yell from behind, on watch with my new bestie. So.
You guys also don't need to go to opposite ends. Like, that's just his suggestion. You guys can go about it however you want.
I figured we'll see how attentive I am as the watch progresses.
Look at all this.
We'll see when I get tired of the silence and make my way over to Vagari to chat instead.
Gotcha. Go ahead and make a perception check.
That is not what I want to roll.
Both of you.
Okay.
I rolled a nat 1.
Oh, we're off to a great
So clearly,
start.
we're going to be wandering.
Okay. I rolled an 11.
1 and 11. Okay. I'm just gonna roll just anyway.
I would just like to say that with a +3, I got a 4.
So, not terrible.
Oh, that was my 11 was with a +6. So that
Oh my
is
God.
genuinely terrible. So
Sorry.
Okay.
That's so good.
Never put besties on watch together.
right.
Hear me. What do your elven eyes see?
About +6
All
that
right.
way.
Vagari, you said you were going to the front.
Yeah.
Like you said you were going to the back, but you actually went to the front.
No, I was going to the front, and then I think Hazel was going to the side or the back, or...
All right, fair enough. Okay.
What do I see during my watch?
Not a whole lot, actually. It's kind of dark. The embers go down, from the fires go down, and really, you're really just more satisfied with the soup than anything else. You're just thinking of how good that was, and ideas of your school and your right kind of come to you, kind of not really paying attention to the woods.
Word. I'm looking around. Man, I can't really see anything, make out. How am I supposed to be on watch if I can't see? It's pitch black. Oh, you know what? I bet there's a match or something over by that stew. That was really good stew. I'm gonna turn around and let's go see if there's a match. Look at that rock. That rock's got some green stuff on it. That's pretty cool. And then I start picking up rocks with moss, and now I'm just venturing by the brush where the lined forest starts, and I'm picking up moss on rocks and collecting it.
Fair enough. Hazel, your background seems to be shifting.
I'm so sorry.
I'm lost in the
Where's
void.
it going?
The problem is that I'm so I think it's one way, and then I just make it worse.
We're all backwards
I'm
to ourselves.
Oh no.
Sorry.
Apologies. I was hoping nobody was going to pick up on that, but
Giant void.
I was trying to ignore it as a little corner there, okay, all right, and then it's bigger and bigger and bigger. I'm like, maybe I should say something.
Yeah. No, I was trying to go in one direction, and it wasn't panning out very
We are
well.
all in a studio together with this as our exact same background fitted perfectly.
Yeah. We're professionals.
We are professionals.
Totally.
All right, so you're meandering around a little bit.
Am I within yelling distance of Hazel?
Yeah, I mean, from the bow and stern of the ship, you guys are in yelling distance. Yeah.
Okay.
Mind you, there are people sleeping.
Hey, Hazel.
Yes?
I'm trying to whisper yell. Come here. I found something cool.
All right, I'm going to make my way over to Vagari.
Look, it's like what we made grass angels in, but they're growing on rocks for some reason, and it's really fuzzy.
Yeah, that's moss.
Moss. Interesting. Finding all kinds of vegetation out here. Oh my gosh, my stomach. Are you hungry? Ever since I've been thinking about that stew, I can't remember why I thought... Oh, matches. Do you want to go see if there's matches over by the stew? I could use seconds anyway.
Sure, I'm not really hungry, but I'll go with you.
Awesome. And so now we're walking over the stew. I find, I'm assuming there's some leftovers.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
maybe.
The meat was very flat. So
Okay, so I'm gonna try to just scrape out whatever leftovers are still present into a new bowl and start eating it while I'm like half-acidly looking for a match or like a torch or something.
Yeah, make a investigation check or perception check.
I rolled a 14.
Yeah, easy enough. Yeah, for sure. There's
Sweet.
matches and torches there and things like that.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and light one for me and one for Hazel.
Fair enough. Easy enough. You each have a torch.
Sweet.
Thanks, Vagari. Good thinking.
Oh, anytime. I'm not really sure what we're supposed to necessarily be on watch for. Have you seen anything that looked suspicious yet?
Would I have seen anything with my perception check of a 11?
You did hear the snap, like a brief snap of a branch of a twig. It was very small, almost imperceptible. You did hear it, but it wasn't like anything that drew your attention, really.
I don't know what we're supposed to be on the lookout for. I assume just anything around here. But I haven't noticed anything yet. I mean, some noise out in the woods, but I assume it's just, animals going about.
Well, I tell you what, if it's like those acid bears that Shun and I killed earlier, definitely keep your eyes peeled because they're pretty nasty.
Oh, I can't imagine. That sounds
So
awful.
did you and Sabir just stay around the ship while we were going hunting on my docking trick?
No, we ventured out a little bit and there's a stream. And there were the little mushrooms we brought back. There
Wait.
was this. Yes.
Stream. I'm sorry. That was rude. I shouldn't have interrupted. Continue.
Oh, no, that's
We'll
okay.
circle back to stream.
Like some flowing water stream. Have you never seen a stream before?
I know that water is in oceans, but I didn't know that water could be small. Like, is this a small stream or like an ocean stream?
No, it was a small stream. Like I could walk from one side over the water to the other side.
Can we go to the stream? How far is stream?
It's not that far.
Well, how about you keep telling me your story and we'll go to the stream. I want to see if I can swim in it.
Okay, why not? I'm gonna start taking Victoria over towards the stream that Sabir and I were at earlier.
Sure. Yeah. Absolutely.
And I'll proceed to tell her about the little mushrooms and the serpent, and then me pulling the serpent into the water, and all of our adventures as we make our way over there.
Wow,
Which
serpent.
at this point, the telepathic
Everyone's
effects of
throats
the
slit, we're all
mushrooms have, yeah, pretty much. The
I rolled in
telepathic,
that one, okay?
the telepathic mushrooms, the effect is gone at this point. Real quick, what did you guys decide to do with the little mushroom family? Are they resting with Sabir at this point?
Oh, I thought they were in the stew.
That's what I got.
Oh my gosh.
don't put that on me, dude.
No!
Oh,
Oh wow,
that's
it was-
fucked up, man.
Twist.
I run some dark shit. I'm not running that dark. God damn.
It's like when you throw crabs in steaming.
Why do I feel so
Oh
much
my God.
pain?
Sabir, you take a nat 20 of psychic damage. God damn it, dude.
As far as I know, I don't know about the mushrooms.
Yes, you do. Everybody knows about the
The
mushrooms.
mushroom people?
Yeah, they brought
Yeah.
the mushroom people. They're like, they fit in their arms.
Yeah, one was on my
Oh.
shoulder. I had two on my shoulders.
Well, I guess I was distracted by the crossbow.
It's okay.
Is
They
he-
went in the stew.
Oh no.
They did not go in the stew. I don't accept this as a storyline. I would keep them safe. So I choose to believe that they're safely in the ship taking a snooze.
As far as I am aware, they are safely in the ship taking a snooze. Subhir and Shun, did either of you throw the mushroom family into the stew as it was cooking?
They're in like a lukewarm beef broth.
I mean, it would have added a lot of umami. But can I roll like a history or something like to like know of these little creatures to know like whether or not these are ingredients or peoples?
Well, make a nature check, I guess.
Natural 20.
Among the myriad stories that you have heard of all the wonders across the lands of Teslam, myconids are groups of sentient mushroom people that typically live underground. They are part of a large colony, they call themselves, where they are all kind of connected. You know that colonies grow and they kind of take up a home, and colonies sometimes compete with each other. But overall, myconids are very peaceful individuals. And it is incredibly, like, really weird that they are on the surface. Like, they don't go very high up underground. They're pretty far underground. On the surface is practically unheard of. Like, it's not normal.
Then I think knowing this, Shun would have been like trying to like, oh my god, I've never seen one of you before, and like trying to like interact and like he's like, why are you up here? It just makes no sense. Sabir, what did you did not tell me, why are they here? Why have you brought them? Like, what were they doing? Okay, he is asleep. We let him sleep. We will talk later. And
you have the telepathic communication with mushrooms, and the mushrooms just keep like saying, new protectors, new colony, yeah, and they like, you know, if you're like giving them attention, they're dancing around you essentially.
Oh, this is not good. Okay, well, we will handle this together.
Yay!
Yay! Go in the corner. It is damp and dark, and I'm going to sleep.
Okay. They go and they settle down, and the bioluminescent colors that they had that when they were celebrating were more like reds and oranges and yellow. You see them reduced down to like blues and greens and purples, and then eventually it kind of like just goes completely off, and bioluminescence is no longer there. They just fall asleep.
Shun would.
Except when they snore, then it lights up just very faintly like a light blue, and then back to colorless, and then faintly like a light blue, and then back to colorless.
I think before going to sleep, Shun would just kind of like do his normal thing where he just kind of gets up against a nice broad wall, as broad as he could find in the wreckage, and you know, curl up in his knees and just watch. And how beautiful the surface is for you, and just fall asleep.
Fair enough. Hazel and Vagari, you guys go to the stream. Fairly quiet night, very silent. Through the brush of the canopy, you can see some of the stars. Very clear night, and one of the two moons is almost full. As you hear the sound of rushing water, Vagari, you remember that you actually took a boat down the Nar a couple of years ago on your way to Haya with Subhir and Khadijah. But I guess the terms stream and river were not necessarily the same.
Truth. Well, streams are a lot smaller.
They are a lot smaller. And this was a very, very very small stream.
Huh. This is very familiar. A lot smaller. And I like cut my hands to get some like crisp water and kind of like splash my face with it.
For sure.
I'll just copy Vagari and what she's doing.
Hey Hazel, have you ever made a water angel before?
I have not, and I'm gonna go and say that's probably not the best idea. And Vagari, I don't think that this stream is large enough for you to make a water angel in.
Yeah, that's fair. I'd say that I'm probably 5 of these. Well, I don't know how much more time is on this watch. I don't feel like we've been doing a very good job. Do you want to head back, I guess, and make a point to at least try? It seems kind of like a lost cause. There's nothing out here, but just for the sake of amusing the captain.
I agree. We should probably go back and at least pretend.
All right, and we're going to cut to the sleeping group of individuals. Where's my coin? Shun, call it 1 or 20.
20.
All right. Yeah. Absolutely.
No!
Uh-oh.
Thank you, Hazel, for showing me the stream. It was totally worth whatever's about to happen.
Yeah.
You have a dream where
red people and blue people.
I need to. Okay. You are out. Escape is fucking with me. You're out on the water. Your boat is frozen in the lake. You were fishing 2 seconds ago, and the boat in the middle of this body of water. You know it's a lake, but there's no horizon, no land in any way, and your fishing pole is like stuck in the air, like frozen. And you go to kind of like try to remove it, and like it comes loose and it jabs into your gut, and you feel this icy cold just in your gut, just like hurting you. You wake up, and on top of you there is a bald man with a crazed look in his eye, wearing these red robes, makeup, and like ritualistic tribal sort of paintings on his eyes, and his dagger is right into your gut. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Can I use a reaction?
You may use a reaction.
As I feel the stab, I'm gonna grab his wrists instinctively and cast Hellish Rebuke.
Absolutely. That's
DC
what
13.
God,
DC 13.
why is Cyrus not working for me?
Con?
It's a dex save, I believe.
Dex save.
You also take 4 points of piercing damage.
Yay.
Sorry!
Oh yeah, he's gonna fail.
That's a D10.
DC 13?
DC 13.
Yeah, roll damage.
That is... No, I didn't want to roll that. Sorry. It was 5. Oh, 2d10, sorry. 10. 10 fire.
10 points of damage? Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. What does casting Hellish Rebuke look like?
The blood from my gut, the fresh wound now reopened from the bear. The blood starts to pool up the knife and on his arms, and as it spreads, it turns this like light blue, and then emulates into this blue flame, sort of like the snoring mushroom. And I'm gonna get that. Sabir!
Everybody, roll initiative.
17.
4.
All right, one second. Vagari, you said 17?
Yes.
Sabir, you said 18?
Yep.
Hazel, you said 4?
Yes.
Shun?
16.
16. And thank you very much for waiting patiently for me to be ready. Other people.
Oops.
Okay. Yeah, oops is right. That is going to be...
Haha, you guys got yelled at by Dad.
Now I'm gonna get smited!
You might!
Me!
Damn, I am rolling awesome. This
is.
I'm glad
Might
someone
me,
is.
oh mighty smiter!
Can we talk about this beat though?
Yeah, right?
This is okay. So here, what's your? Oh no, never mind. You're good. Yeah, fair enough. I need to move this there. You know, sometimes it might be easier if I just didn't use the computer for this, but that's fine. Okay. Okay. All right, and we are on roll 20. For all intents and purposes, we'll say that you guys are kind of sleeping up on the deck. You're supposed to be inside, but we're just going to go about it this way. And there we go. You open your eyes. There is a bald man with a crazed look, red robes, and from underneath his robes, you can see kind of these little like lines of thick black tattoos that look like the tops of branches of trees. He has his dagger in you. Your blue flame comes up, and he heretic, and he goes to stab you again because he's at the top of the initiative roll. Does a 9 hit? Probably
Nope.
not.
Does
But
not.
He does get a second attack. Does an 11 hit?
No.
Does not either. Fair enough. He goes to stab you, and you definitely move like one side to the other. Roll as he tries to stab. That's everything that he can do on his turn. Next person is Subhir. You are awake. You get woken up by the sound and the feel of the hot flame immediately next to you. What are you doing?
I think I would just roll over and like, who? What made it so hot? Oh God! And I'll scramble, grab, and I won't reach for my spear, but I'll grab my short sword, and I'll try to scramble for my shield as well. And I mean, based on the map that I am seeing, is there somebody in front of me?
There is someone in front of you, and you can zoom in, Matt. So to your left, you see Shun has been stabbed, and he just cast the fire, and with a crazed man with a knife in him, recoiling back from the flame. In front of you, imagine if you took like a manatee and put it on stilts. It's like a hunched back, and it's got these like long arms that go down to its knees and 2 long legs.
That's gonna be a no from me, dog. So I go
with a spider-looking face, like an insect, like a fly or ant or spider-looking face.
No, we're not doing that. So I take the short sword and I immediately run at the
manatee.
I guess no, not the manatee.
Oh,
creature from the abyss. No, the guy with the dagger.
Behind you, on either side of Charlie and Will, are 2 zombies.
Yeah, well, only one person fed me. The other one. So I'll run up and I'll try to get the guy in the cloak in the ribs and just pierce through.
Make an attack roll. Go for it.
Does a 15 hit?
15 does hit. Roll damage.
So I try to get through the rib cage and maybe like in the liver, but I got a 8 damage.
8 points of damage. All right. He like recoils and just kind of Nara bless us, and he takes like steps back, not like moving, but just kind of like takes a step back. Anything else on your turn?
How did you sleep?
And I'll ask Shun.
Not enough, Lion Man.
Same. Get ready.
I plan for every situation except for the situation where people would abandon their posts and leave their friends to die.
Well, that seems like a you problem.
Why? It's my fault. Why would I think that anybody would do that? That's on me. You're right. It's on me.
I mean, you just didn't plan for the fact that Amanda and I would be together on watch.
This is
and
your
honestly, that's where your mistake was made.
Yep, that's all me. Vagari, it's your turn. You hear none of this.
Okay.
You guys are quite a ways away, but you are going back. You know what? Let's do this. I would like everybody to roll a wisdom saving throw. And I will tell you right now, the DC is 15. If you break it, if two of you need to get a 15, either Vagari and Hazel or Shun and Sabir. If two people from both groups roll above a 15, there is a residuum of the spores, the telepathic spores, and it will let you feel what they are feeling and the danger, and you will know that something is wrong. What did everybody roll?
Is it wisdom saving?
Wisdom saving throw.
15
11.
on the dot.
15 on the dot. 11. Sabir?
16.
16.
17.
Ooh.
Vagari, you feel the pain from Shun and the fear from Sabir. People have attacked the camp. You're well aware at this point.
Oh shit. Hazel. And I nudge her and then I grab her by the wrist and I just start sprinting. I don't know if Hazel can keep up with me, but I'm either running with her or I'm dragging her ass. Hazel, someone's at the camp. We gotta go. David and Shun are in trouble.
How would you describe this run? Fearless?
But trailing her and I imagine poor little Hazel's
Just
so
flapping in the
tiny and
wind.
dainty. She's like,
You look like the fat grass.
yes.
I'm
like, Hazel, we gotta go now.
So now, instead of 6 turns to get there, it will take you 3 turns to get there.
It'll take you
Can
5.
I use my dash action?
That's why it's going to take you 3 turns to get there.
Dang it. I was like, let's multiply this bitch.
The stream was not far, but 3 turns is 14 seconds? 18 seconds?
Oh no.
That's very close. All right.
I'm coming. Can they sense I'm coming?
Chosen one!
I'll say they can sense that you're coming.
I'm coming!
I'm coming, guys!
The zombie that's directly behind you, so here,
my bare wounds.
is going to go ahead and take a swing on Charlie. That's cocked. That's a failure. Does it get? It does not get multi-attack. So that one doesn't manage to do anything. Shun, it's your turn.
Okay, Shun is going to almost like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, just kind of dodging this knife and kind of working his way to the back, take out his dagger and slash up the attacker's calf. Now, question: do I get sneak attack?
Yes, he is within 5 feet of your ally.
Okay, let's see if I hit.
Sweet.
That is a. That's not.
Are you
good.
standing up first?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool.
You do get advantage.
Oh, do I get advantage?
No, why does
No,
he
I
get
don't.
advantage?
Oh, I thought because of the sneak attack.
You get sneak attack if you have advantage. You,
have
don't get
advantage.
advantage if you have sneak attack.
But you're also 5 feet from my guy.
So he gets sneak attack.
10.
Oh.
10 on the
The
guy in
knife
the red
boy.
clothes. Not sufficient.
Okay, can I do an offhand attack?
Absolutely. You
I
can. Do you have
remember
a weapon in your offhand?
I mean, I have a second dagger, and I can.
Yeah. Then yeah, absolutely, for sure.
That's better. That's a 15. No, sorry, 17.
You do not add your proficiency bonus to this.
Then it's a 14, 13. No.
Your dexterity plus whatever you rolled.
13 plus 15.
That is sufficient. Roll for damage.
Roll for damage. D4. 5.
5
Plus sneak attack?
Okay. Yes, plus sneak attack.
10 damage.
10 damage. Okay. He you slice him. He takes a step back. And is not very happy with this. Okay, that is. Anything else, Shun?
In for a penny. Yeah, I'm going to use the rest of my 15 movement to make... Oh, I'm doing the wrong screen. To move 5, 10, 15 this way. So I'll take an attack of opportunity. Or two of them, I guess.
You'll take 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll take 2 attacks.
I'll take that.
The first one... Yeah, that's going to be 15 plus to hit.
That hits.
That's 3 points of piercing damage from the guy with the dagger.
Okay.
And... Yeah, that's a 17 to hit.
Okay.
You will take 7 points of slashing damage from the Ettercap beside you.
Okay. That's no bueno.
That is no bueno. But you do manage to get away, at least that far.
Okay.
Anything else you would like to do?
That's it.
All right. Fantastico. Hazel. What would you like to do?
Like to continue to be pulled by Vagari. I guess use a dash action as well so that I can attempt to keep up.
I will remind you, you have options to make you faster.
Oh, yes. Okay. I'm going to, I'm going to wild shape into a panther then at this point.
Okay. All right. Do you have
so
Go ahead.
apologies. My speed is 50 feet now.
All right. You can get there. Let's see. I said 3. You're practically doubling it. So I'll say that by the end of your second turn, you manage to get there. So this is the first one. Instead of 3, it's going to take you only 2.
Can Vagari ride on my back?
Probably not.
Is the panther a large beast?
No, it's medium.
She cannot ride on your back.
Dang
And I
it.
launched the panther to give her a head start.
No.
Like by the tail, just.
I'll tell you what. You want to try it?
Kinda. I feel like I've already gotten us in enough trouble.
I mean, it's,
Kinda.
It's up to you, my girl. What would you like to do?
I
Hazel, you
feel.
gonna let her grab you by the tail and just kind of Mario you?
I feel.
Vagari?
I feel. Because I was originally holding her hand, and as she morphs, I feel this like tuft of fur grow in between my fingers, and I look like, what the? Whoa! Now you're a big kitty. Do you want help? I can get you there faster.
She takes off.
Okay. Don't worry, I'll catch up.
All right, it's the Ettercap's turn. Well, now you know what it's called.
I mean, your first description was horrifying.
Yeah. Okay. Evens. It's gonna be Subhir. Odds. Whatever is rolled on the dice. It's gonna be Shun.
Evens.
Okay. Shun.
Damn.
I need you to make a DC 11 strength check. Actually, no, that's not true. That's not true. Does a 13 hit?
Yes.
All right, you are considered restrained. The Ettercap turns towards you, slashes you with its claws. As you run, this it opens. It's the mandibles that it has on its face, and webbing comes out and sticks you to where you are. You are considered restrained.
Wait, so is this part of its attack of opportunity?
No. It's just its turn, and this is that it's using its web as its action.
Okay.
So it rolled a 13 to hit, which is sufficient, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you are considered restrained. On your turn, you can use your action to make a DC 11 strength check to escape it. And you would all know that the webbing has an AC of 10, it has 5 hit points, and it is vulnerable to fire damage. It has immunity to bludgeoning, poison, and psychic damage.
Would we know that?
Okay. That is the Ettercap's turn. That's all it can do right now. The green zombie, the one that I have to note in green, is going to attack Will. Yeah, that will definitely be sufficient. Poor guy. Yeah. That's actually, we'll keep it simple. That's 1 mark for Will. I have so many things. All right. We're going to go back to the top of the initiative round. The cultist, he is going to go, you've sliced him up pretty bad. He's not happy with it. He's going to go... He's going to run over here. He's going to jump over Yusuf here, so you get an attack of opportunity.
All right.
Yeah.
Natty 1!
You go to swing, the Ettercap kind of as it kind of sprays, you recoil your hand back just as he runs over. I need... Oh, but Draja gets an attack of opportunity. He has his axe. That's not going to be enough. Yeah, definitely not enough. Unfortunate. All right. So here.
Uh-huh.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
DC 11.
13.
13. You see he's sliced up pretty bad. Some of the robes are gone, and you can start to see that there's this tattoo on his chest. It looks like a dead tree that has a leafless dead tree, where the canopy looks like it forms 2 eyes of a skull, and then the trunk is this twisted, gnarled trunk, and then the roots kind of look like a scraggly sort of beard to the skull, like remainders. You recognize this symbol from your trip to Haya 2 years ago.
Got it.
It is make a history check.
Okay.
And you've heard of the name recently, so it works. But
16.
Yeah, this is the symbol of the Verdoran cult. This is very clearly a Verdoran cult member. That is his turn. So that's that. So here, you're up.
As he jumps over and I take one look at him, I still got this nasty looking thing in front of me. You're
I want to ask you some questions.
And I'll try to search around for my spear on my by my feet. I'll throw it up to my hand and I'll just chuck it at him.
At the cultist?
At the cultist.
All right, make an attack roll. What's the range on that attack?
20 feet.
20 feet. All right, so you can move 5 feet closer. or you get disadvantage with the attack because he's 25 feet away from you.
Got it. I'll roll with disadvantage.
I'll tell you what. All right, never
Does
mind.
an
Fair enough.
11 hit?
An 11 does not hit. The spear goes wide.
Okay, in that case, I'll be like, God damn it! Or whatever, God. And I'll back up 5 feet.
Well, who's your god? Who's your god?
I do not know.
Fair enough. Oh, right. Yeah.
But I'll back up 5 feet, and then I'll use my bonus action, and I'll roar.
Okay, you get to pick one target, right?
Nope. I'll roar because I want to at least roar loud enough for Hazel or Vagari to hear us.
Okay, all right. And this affects everybody within a 10 feet?
Yep.
You're using your feature, right?
Yep. Here, 1 second. Bonus action. Creatures of your choice within 10 feet that can hear you must succeed on a DC 14 or become frightened.
Sweet.
Awesome.
That's helpful.
Holy crap. Okay,
very
DC
helpful.
13, you said?
14.
14. All right. Damn. All right, it's a wisdom save, you said?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Let's go.
The Ettercap is frightened.
Thank God.
And funnily enough, the zombies are not immune to being frightened, which is pretty hilarious to me.
All right.
I feel like they should be, but
Because
okay.
it's terror time again.
Holy shit. Okay, so one of them is frightened. That makes 2. What is the save?
14.
-2 to wisdom. Everything in your immediate surrounding is terrified of this lion and its mighty roar.
Yeah! Ooh, yeah!
Give us a roar, buddy.
A roar? I don't
Yeah.
know. Like, well, no, I mean, that's fucking. I don't know.
roar. Do the roar.
Do the roar.
Do it.
roar.
I mean,
I love you, Daddy.
Like, well, yeah. What? I mean, fucking. What? Like,
Give us a roar.
My name.
yeah. Just. I don't know. I haven't roared like a lion in a little bit. I just talk like a Khajiit.
This is
Hey, that was like a recording that I did previously. I lied to you guys.
in the VOD. I will.
Oh, cool. Thanks, guys.
You throw the spear. It misses. You roll to the side as the Ettercap comes down, and as you place your legs and your claws down to jump up, you just let out this roar, and you immediately see the Ettercap just kind of take one step back, and the zombies that are attacking Will and Charlie, they just kind of take 2 steps back each. Everybody's considered frightened.
I'll immediately turn to Will, Charlie, and
Draja.
and Captain, and be like, yeah, and Draja, and just like,
Can any of you fight?
Will and Charlie are like, we're not fucking fighters. I'm a navigator. I'm a medicine man. Come on, man. Dre's just like, it's been a while, but I fucking got you, lad. And he goes to stand up. He grabs his axe, and he's gonna try.
Oh my god!
You know,
I was low key hoping his cane would have a little extension axe or something that would ping out.
I'll tell you what. I'll put Draja immediately after you.
Yes.
He is a little. We're gonna see what he can do.
Well,
Anything else on your turn?
no, I'll just to their response, I'll be like, so,
Death then.
and then I'll just shield up.
Oh man, that's what you're for! Draja only has 10 feet of movement because bum leg. He's gonna make an attack. Does he get advantage because they're afraid?
Hey, his leg works.
Because they're frightened? Frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of his fear is in line of sight. Can't willingly move closer to the source of fear. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, so Dre's just gonna make an attack. He takes his he grabs his axe, goes to stand up, but rolls and just like home run swings towards the zombie's leg. Holy shit, that's a nat 20.
Let's go, Dwarf Man!
That's
Draja Dwarfman.
I'll say he's got a
Home
plus
run
3 to
derby.
strength. So that's 9 points of damage to the green zombie. The leg just like he chops it, it comes off and just flings out into the night. Where the fuck are the other two? They were supposed to be keeping fucking watch. That's Drajan's turn. Vagari, what you doing?
I'm still running, using my dash action. How far away am I now at this point?
You will be arriving at the end of your next turn.
But like, how far away am I?
120 feet.
Am I able to see anything?
You've sensed the fear and now the adrenaline that Shun and Subhir have. It's starting to kind of fill you as well. Like you feel the adrenaline. I'll say that you can start to hear some of the conflicts, but not a whole lot. And the wood here is way too thick for you to like immediately. You can kind of make out the outline of the ship off in the distance through the trees, but it's not a clear image.
Okay, so I can't see like this guy or anything.
No.
Okay. Well then, I would like to use
Well,
my...
at the end, go ahead. You're gonna use your action.
Wait, what were you gonna say?
Go ahead.
Wait, were you gonna change your mind and say I could see him?
No, I was going to say, if you use your action this turn, technically, because you would be there at the end of your next turn, assuming you use your action to dash, you would be within 60 feet, so you can make out far more of the tree, or of the ship, and you can kind of start to make out the fight that's happening.
Okay, so follow-up question then. If I use my action to dash with Charger, would I be able to use a bonus action to make a... Well, no, that's melee, so I can't throw a spear. Could I throw a spear?
No.
Boo. Okay. Well, then I would like to dash and with my bonus action rage.
Okay. Bonus action rage. Awesome. Do you get extra speed for raging?
Extra speed?
Yeah.
Not that I see, no.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. All right. You run. Your muscles bulge even further. You're able to rage. Believe that's your turn. That's Vagari. The blue zombie is going to go for Charlie. Rolls at disadvantage. That's not enough. It's like it's trying to attack, but it's just taking like another step back from Subhir. And actually, it's going to move away. It's actually not even going to attack. It's just going to go 5. What do I have? What are they? 20 feet of movement? It's too dumb. It's very scared of you. 5, 10, 15, 20. It's running away. The other one, 5, 10, 15, 20. It's jumping off the side. Actually, no, this is happening inside. It runs out the backside of the ship. Although I am... Dragit does get an attack of opportunity. Holy shit, that's an 18 plus. That's another 9 points of damage because I rolled a 6 on it. Oh, holy shit. Yeah, no, that, he like chops the leg off, it tries to like limp away, and he just like finishes the roll and just comes up from the bottom and just kind of like kills it. It is dead. Okay.
Not Draja.
Wait, he's dead?
Sorry, not Draja. My bad.
I was supposed to be like, good, now I don't gotta get scalded later.
My bad. Nope, not Draja. The zombie dies.
Pixie has his like old war helmet, so he like yeah, just caves in the skull.
Jesus.
Blue zombie runs away. Shun, you're up.
Can't move. Stuck. And then I just see the red guy running away. I'm like, not today. And the eyes again flash bright. Smith. And I'm gonna cast Mind Spike. Mind Sliver.
Mind Sliver. Okay.
So DC 13 intelligence save.
Okay. Attack rolls against you have advantage, but attack rolls against you, attack rolls you make have disadvantage. And you have disadvantage in dexterity. Yeah, you are unbothered by by being restrained. Fair enough. Mind Sliver. It's a wisdom intelligence save.
Intelligence 13.
Intelligence 13. Yeah, he definitely fails. It's a D4 of psychic damage, I believe, right?
D6. D6 takes 5 damage, and he gets a D4 subtracted from his next saving throw.
5 damage, and he gets a D4 subtracted from his next saving throw.
Yep.
Okay. Amanda, Tiffany, and Steven, I need you all to take off your headphones for a second, please. And I will signal to you when to put them back on. Okay. Your eyes turn icy blue, and you... What does Mind Sliver look like?
I'm holding in my gut. I'm stuck inside this web, and my eyes just go white, and I just imagine it's not the physical pain that's the worst that's happened. It's the thought of not being able to move and being powerless and everything, and I just throw that into this person and want to crush anything they have from running in fear. like, no, you don't get to get away. I couldn't get away. You don't get to get away.
You see him holding his side and holding the knife and kind of like, and that feeling kind of swirls, goes into his mind. And like, for a moment, you're standing where he's standing, looking at yourself, and all these chains just wrap around him, start to strangle you for a second, and like the pain is too much, and you're back where you are, seeing him with these like these chains just wrapping him, and it just like crushes and pulls him down like into the ground, and behind him in the shadows, you see the warden, and he's standing there and goes, "That's a good find. That's a real good find. Thank you. Thank you very kindly for that. I knew I made the right choice. Oh.
Take your price.
Don't worry, we'll get there. You still have a lot to do. Enjoy the gifts." And he disappears.
Tiffany!
Don't you know? I'm still standing better than ever did. Looking like a true survivor.
Feeling like a little kid.
Yeah.
All right, Shun, anything else on your turn?
No, I'm stuck.
You are stuck, but he is dead.
Yay!
Fair enough. Hazel,
Yes.
you manage to make it now onto the map at the end of this turn if you use your action to dash. You should see down on the bottom left-hand side of the map, there is a panther there for you to move, but this is your starting point. And actually, as a matter of fact, I'm going to shift you a little bit so that you're facing the right way.
I'll use my action to dash then, so that I can.
Your action to dash gets you here. Actually, you have 50 feet. Your action to dash gets you there.
Okay.
All right. Bottom left. There you go. She's right here.
Don't you know?
All right. That is Shun's go. That's Hazel's go. Now the Ettercap. He Let's see if he recharges his web. He does not. Instead, he is going to make a bite and a claw attack on you, Sabir.
Oh, okay.
No, that is 15. Not gonna hit. And even less. He like tries to strike, but he's just like moving back because he's so afraid. Stop him with your shield. Ching 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 ching. So you're good.
Bite the shield, not me. Bite the shield.
Green zombie is dead. Cultist is dead. Sabir, it is your turn.
Okay. In that case, since I threw the spear away and I got the short sword, what did you say this thing looked like again? Like, what were the legs looking like?
It's like a manatee, like a hunched over like manatee with arms that go down to its leg, and it's like if you put it on stilts.
Okay, so easily breakable legs is what I'm hearing.
Maybe.
Okay, all right, cool. So I'm gonna crouch down to the ground and I'll run underneath it, and as I do, I'm just gonna right on the other side of the kneecap. I'm just gonna place the sword just to try to pierce through.
All right, make an attack roll.
Does a 19 hit?
It definitely does.
Okay. And I would like to make this a tripping attack.
Okay. All right.
And then I need you to make a 13 strength save.
13 strength save. Okay. Wait a minute. Sorry, I need to fix something real quick here. This is that much. 13 strength save. Yeah, he definitely succeeds. 17.
All right. And then I think it's yeah. Okay, so 5 plus 2, so 9. Or wait, that's not math. 10 slashing damage. And now, if he did fail, he's not prone.
He did not fail. He succeeded on the save. You slice him though. This purple blood starts to ooze down his leg. Anything else you want to do?
And then
you get to add your superiority die damage.
I did.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah. And then I guess. I mean, do I have it yet? Yes, I do. I'll take an action surge, and I'll run up the back of it and try to stab it in its neck.
Go for it.
Like, just climb the back of it and go for it.
Go for it.
Does a 16 hit?
16 does hit, yeah.
Okay. And then that's going to be 9 slashing damage as I pierce it in the neck, and then I'll try to, like, kick off of it.
Okay, yeah. For flavor's sake, go ahead, make an athletics check. Let's see.
Okay, let's see how nimble I am.
No, boy. Natural one, my dude.
Yeah. You go to like backflip, and honestly, like you like climb up it, stab it, like slice it, and like the form looks awesome. You push off, he like goes, like stumbles forward, and as you go to flip, you hit your head against the ceiling and just kind of like bump bump, like just falls flat on the deck. And for all intents and purposes, we'll say that you're prone, but you managed to get up so that it doesn't take up your.
That's fine.
We'll say that you're over here behind him. Anything else on your turn?
That is it.
All right. That is Sabir. Drajit, 5'10", gets to get close in. He's going to take an attack roll. That is... Oh, wait. All right, it's too late. I messed it up. Not going to be enough to hit him. but he's there, and he is murder sandwich with you. Vagari.
Oh, now the zombie or whoever was feared is no longer frightened.
Okay, cool. Fair enough. Vagari. If you use your action to dash, you make it to this point at this point in the game now.
Oh my god, I'm still so far away. I'm raging because I'm mad this is taking so long.
And this turn, you do not attack or get attacked, so you lose your rage.
Yeah, I'm realizing that was a waste. So, I mean, I don't really have much of a choice.
Yeah, this is kind of the end of your turn. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no worries. I'm still running.
The blue zombie is going to 5, 10, 15. No, wait, he's over here. 5, 10, 15, 20. He didn't like that, so here. He's going to go for an attack on you. Whoops. It did not land in my roll box. Rolls that do not land in my roll box don't count. So that was an 18 that I rolled there.
Good thing this next one's going to be a 6.
They rolled a 17. Plus 3.
To happen.
You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's not good, my dude.
Yeah, not great. But there you go. It slams ya. And that's its turn. Shun, you're up.
I'm gonna use my action to try and break out.
Go for it.
So what was the DC?
11.
I got 11 on the die.
All right. What's your strength modifier?
+1.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you managed to rip the rest of the webbing off. You are free. That's your action. Anything else?
Yeah, I don't have any bonus actions.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Hazel, you're up.
Yes. All right.
You're on the map,
Far am
and
I?
you are here.
And measure. How far am I?
Well, if I were to run up and do a bonus action offhand attack, could I do that? Or would I have to attack first?
You have to attack to take the
then yeah.
offhand attack. Yeah.
Alright, I am going to use my movement, and then I will... I'm not quite close enough, so I'll have to dash as my action. And I would like to be... Where am I? So hard to see.
It is hard to see, isn't it? I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's fine. Do I have control of my... Oh, there we go. I do.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, I do. So then I'm going to use my action to dash so I can put myself here.
Fair enough.
And
Moving
that's my
past
turn.
the Ettercap will give it an attack of opportunity.
Moving past where?
The Ettercap, like moving there, will let it have an attack of... Well, not necessarily. No, we're
No,
good.
You can move around.
Well, I
Yeah,
have a
you can
little
move around
bit more... Well, it's fine. Yeah.
No, you're fine. You're fine. It's fine. You're fine. All right. So that's your turn.
Yes, that's my turn.
Okay. Seeing this, the Ettercap is like... Let's see if he gets his webbing back. Does not get his webbing back. He's going to run out. He's going to run away. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, I believe. 30. 30. So he's running in the direction that Hazel came from. Savir and Drejit both get an attack of opportunity, and you get a +2 to this attack because murder sandwich.
Yeah,
Flanking.
boy.
Oh yeah, he's gonna hit.
10.
10 does not hit, but Drejit does hit, doing 7 points of damage. He just takes his axe and just swings down. Make a insight check real quick. And I'll do one for Draja as well.
I got an 18.
18. All right, you and Draja both kind of like look at it, lock eyes, and you both kind of notice. Once the cultist went down, it was no longer fighting for this guy in the red robes. It was fighting for survival, and it looks terrified, and it's just running away. It's just like scared for it. Like you can tell, it didn't want to be doing what it was doing with that insight check. It's just like my captor is no longer here. He's dead. I am free, and he's running the fuck away. So that's what happens. You managed to get the hit off, but that's what you know. The Ettercap is going to take its... Did I have it attack anybody?
He just ran.
Nope. No, he just ran. So that's going to be another 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He just wants to get the fuck away. He's running. All right, that's his turn. Subhir, it is your turn.
I will turn around and looking at this zombie, I'll go ahead and just spin the sword around, reverse grip, and just slide it across the gut.
Okay. All right. Something I forgot, and I'm going to do it right now for the zombie. I need you to make a DC 10 Constitution saving throw.
Okay, well, that was a soft 20 to hit.
Oh, that'll definitely hit.
And then I got a 22 on the con save.
Yeah, so you hit it, this like you hit it right like in the body. This dust kind of like puffs out. And you start to breathe it in, but you cough it out. So you are good.
5 points of slashing damage.
5 points of slashing. All right, that's the first damage it's taken all battle.
And I will actually go ahead and move around it, trying to get closer to my spear.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Anything else?
That is it?
Okay. Draja is not within 5 feet, but he's going to move 5, 10 to get there. Make a little attack roll. That's a nat 1. He like runs and he just like slips and like, you know, it goes wide, just like right by the side, and just like lands into the wood of the ship, and he just kind of like fucking piece of shit.
You should wield lighter weapons.
I know what I'm doing, Sonny. Shut up. Vagari, you are up.
All right, so my original plan was to basically just dart in a straight line. So if I'm going in this path, would I see this thing running in my direction at all?
What's your passive perception?
An 8. Or no, that's intelligence.
I'll tell you. Your passive perception is 13. Yeah, you definitely see it. Make an insight check.
18.
18. You can tell that the same thing that Subhir can tell. It is scared. It is terrified. It is running to what it believes is freedom.
Okay, so then...
I will also say this retroactively. Subhir and Shun, you guys noticed that when the Ettercap came in, the little mushrooms woke up from the commotion. They're terrified of this thing. They're absolutely terrified. So that's it. So Vagari, go ahead.
Okay, so I'll be kind of running in that general direction. As I'm running, I'll hear like rustling and maybe it panting or making some noise, and I'll just completely like change direction and charge toward it with my axe. And I should still have rage, right? Because it's for 10 rounds.
You lose rage if a turn, it lasts for 10 rounds as long as you attack or are attacked.
Oh yeah, because I didn't do anything. Okay,
Correct.
No worries.
So you can use your second rage now.
No, I'm out because I don't think. Oh wait, because we did the short rest, right?
Yes. Well,
Okay.
you did a short rage, so you did a short rest, so now you have your rage is regained, but now you have one rage left.
Yeah, I'm not going to rage. I'm just going to charge straight toward it and use charger and slash it with my axe.
Okay, you know this is a scared animal that's running away toward its freedom.
I don't care because I saw it was running in the opposite direction from where my friends are terrified. I'm coming for this motherfucker.
Okay, go for it.
I'm just picturing Vagari running like the dude from Get Out. and then just turning direction and just beaming.
Literally just this.
Yes.
Make an attack roll.
Oh my god, of course.
This poor little thing.
So that would have been...
I'm fast as fuck, boy. I'm fast as fuck, boy.
That would have been a 9.
9 does not hit.
Sketches to the chin, boy.
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. That's Vagari. The blue zombie, it's gonna go for you, sub here. Yeah, that's not gonna hit. That's all it's got. Shun, you're up.
With flavor, Shun is gonna jump up on the mast. And thinking of those poor little mushrooms.
Reminder, you're inside.
What?
You guys are inside the ship, not on top.
Well, then how'd they jump off?
They didn't jump off. They ran out.
Can I run out?
Yeah, you can run out.
Then I'm gonna run out. For flavor, I'm gonna run out and climb my ass up to a mast.
Okay.
I'm gonna run out. I'll place myself there, and I'm going to. You're gonna see just like kind of like off that strange feeling of what just occurred after ending the guy who stabbed him, and feeling those mushrooms plight, and really understanding what that is. You're going to see it coalescing from the manacle around his wrist, this kind of, again, this brass, orange rust color ball, and he just throws it at the Ettercat. And I'm casting Eldritch Blast.
All right. Make an attack roll.
17.
Will absolutely hit. Roll damage.
Yeah. 2.
2 points of rusty force damage. It like snipes silently. Vagari, you just see the Ettercap's back. It just goes, and this puff of like rust-colored like particles and smoke kind of like fill the air right behind it, and it just kind of as it tries to continue running. Anything else, Shun?
That's it.
Hazel, you're up.
I am going to pounce on the blue zombie.
Go for it.
And so I use my sorry. I accidentally covered him.
Oops, sorry.
Oops, don't mind me.
Oops,
Polite Panther.
Didn't mean to hit your liver. Oops.
So
oops. Sorry.
I can hit it with a claw attack on the same turn.
Go for it.
And the target must succeed on a DC 12 strength saving throw or be knocked prone. So I guess
it succeeded.
Okay, but do I still roll for the? Oh no,
Yes.
I wouldn't. Would I still roll for the claw
Yes.
for damage? Okay.
Yes.
The claw.
I rolled a nat 1, so that makes it a 5. Gonna hit.
That's not gonna hit. You swing high. Does Panther have multi-attack? Does it say multi-attack anywhere in the stat block?
I don't see it.
Get it?
I did get it.
Hey. Oh.
I love spring and summer, but it makes
Everybody
it
was
mosquito season again, and that's not fun.
And they were
all right.
fast as lightning.
Let me see. let me see here real quick. You're a panther, right?
Yes, I don't think
Literally
it
have
does.
cats fighting.
Medium. No, you do not have that. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it doesn't actually.
I'm a liar.
It doesn't actually do that.
Roar.
So
I'm
a panther. Anything else?
I'm a cougar.
Nope.
Why is this screaming like James vibes?
Fair enough.
Jesse.
So that is Hazel. The Ettercap is going to continue to run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60. It's running into the woods. Vagari, you do get an attack of opportunity.
I'll go for it. Slash him with my great axe.
It's
Let's
still
go.
not far enough.
Probably not. I rolled that would be a 10.
10
Probably
does not hit. It manages to escape the grasp of the Goliath. But you do see that there is still a zombie inside the ship, in the big hole in the side of the ship, that's still fighting your buddies.
Sweet. Does that mean it's my turn?
It's still your... Oh, no. Is it?
You could move.
It's Sabir's turn, sorry.
Well, if you insist, I guess
No, I
I'll
do
take
not.
an
No,
extra
no, sorry.
credit too.
Sorry, that
You
was
sit your ass down.
I sacrifice my turn so that way Vagari can make it.
Good man. Good man.
You can certainly try.
I gotta make up for last time.
Yeah. In that
I
case,
pulled a Forrest Gump over here.
I'm running.
I'm running.
Is the zombie against the wall?
No, it's kind of by the opening. There's like an opening there.
Okay.
Consider the opening like from here to like over here.
Okay. Well, in that case, for flavor, I will run up on the wall and kind of get behind its head and just kind of like put the sword by its throat and just kind of pounce on its back to make like the head go down and like basically eat the blade.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Oh my god.
That's pretty sick.
That's dope. You bite the curb.
Does a 18 hit?
It does hit. Roll damage.
Oh god. That's not nice. You are very nice. I got 9.
That's a technical
9 points of damage.
Yeah, 9 slashing damage.
The blade goes through the top of its skull. It comes out. You pull it out, and it's still like, and it's just kind of like starting to stumble and not have a great time.
Usually that does it.
Drejit is gonna go and be like, "See how it's done, lad?" And he just like again, baseball swings it. That's gonna be enough to hit. It's a D6 plus 3. That's 5 points of damage. So now that has to do. You see it go down. It dies, but you see it stands back up. It regains its... It dies. You see it go still. Everybody kind of... And then... And it goes to stand back up. It's still
I
fighting.
am still waiting.
I just want to say that was perfect timing with the music.
Yeah. Vagari, you're up.
Yay! I can do stuff. Let's see if I run my happy ass over Mia. Yes! I have arrived! Okay. Finally.
Just runs through them.
Just smiling.
Like, I'm just gonna run, and, like, there's a hole in the side of the ship, but, like, I'm disregarding this hole. Like, I'm still going, like, my target was, like, a beat straight line, and, like, my trajectory just barely misses it, and I just pummel through the side of the ship next to the hole to create my own hole.
Make an athletics check with advantage.
There's a Vagari shaped hole right next to the giant hole.
Yes. With advantage, you said?
Yeah.
Thank God. I rolled a 21, bitches.
All right.
Hey.
Here's what I'm going to do real quick. I want you to
I just
roll
Kool-Aid manned this boat.
roll a d6.
I roll a d6.
Roll a d6 and add your strength modifier and add your strength modifier.
Okay. Why do I feel like I just ruined something for everybody?
Just your
8.
nose.
Okay, so 8 total, right?
Yes.
The wall has 9 hit points.
Oh shit. Okay. Here's what happens.
Oh no.
Drajit cleaves it down his chest. It goes down. It starts to stand up, and then boom! Oh yeah! It's Vagari. The wood just kind of splinters, strikes it. It falls back dead, and just remains dead.
Yes!
Just like a stake through the heart. What a...
But like splinters.
And that is how it dies.
Oh my god, that's like
This
epic.
is the story of a girl who burst a hole through a ship.
Third.
Why? Why do you do this?
It's like Forrest Gump meets Kool-Aid Man meets, I don't know, woodworking.
Van Helsing. Woodwork. Tim Allen and Home Improvement.
Yes.
Oh no.
You burst through the zombie now dead. I'm gonna say you burst through right here.
Okay.
And immediately you're doing your little celebration, I killed a zombie. Drajit's axe is at your throat. Where the fuck were ya?
We were patrolling.
Why the fuck did these get into the fucking ship? And you too, Panther Lady, get the fuck out of your shape and let me see you face to face. God damn shit, fuck. I was assured, I gave my word to Velenor and to Commander Club that you two were made of better stuff. I would think after the first fucking action, the first time, what you demonstrated previously just a few weeks ago that you would do
Vagari's interrupting you. I'm so mad at you right now.
you're mad at me. Look at that one. And he points
I take
to
my
Sean.
axe, I hold it up to his throat. If you were more clear about the threats that we were facing, we wouldn't be in this fucking mess to begin with. Are all your men alive? Because I'm looking around, you guys look fucking alive, so why don't you raise your axe to somebody smaller than you?
I want to get behind Vagari
I am
and kind
raising
of
my axe to
show
someone
my teeth.
smaller than me. You post-abandoner. You don't want the smoke, lass. Trust me.
If I
may
go
have a
down, you're
bum
going
leg.
down with me. Lower your fucking axe. I'm not saying it again.
Hey, why can't we just talk things out? And not put axes to throats?
Okay. You want to...
Even though it would be pretty cool.
Drajit is holding your gaze. You really want to do this, lass?
Mama didn't raise no fucking chicken.
Mama didn't raise anyone. I thought you were an orphan slave.
I slit his throat.
Make an attack roll.
Nah, this guy's fucking going down. He's dead.
Oh boy.
Is Sean aware? Because there was still the thing.
You're all there.
That's a 17.
Can I make a quick reaction to Thorn Whip the axe away?
To do what? Thorn
like,
whip her axe or his axe?
To chain hers because she's attacking, like when she's like rearing back to.
Yeah, go for it.
Fuck. Oh, okay. 19.
Yeah, that's her AC. You can thorn whip it out. Make a contested. Vagari did
You
not
have 19
rage.
AC? Woof.
Vagari did not rage. He has an 18 AC. Yeah, you fucked up. Vagari, that's your AC. You did not rage. Make a contested athletics check.
That's a 16.
I'm gonna say, Shun, because this is not athletics.
Oh my god, this is so nerve-wracking.
This is not athletics. For you.
Yeah.
This is something a little more finesse. So we'll say you can either do a sleight of hand check. Yeah, I'm gonna say
all of this going slow-mo.
Either sleight of hand or arcana. Your call.
Oh, sleight of hand. Absolutely. Shun hears the arguing of Captain Draziet and sees the anger in Vagari and recognizes both very vividly from his past. And having to diffuse situations, acts immediately. 11.
11? Okay. All right. The axe stays in Vagari's hand. Hold up, because this took a turn.
Oops. Look at me breaking Marco's session.
No, this is way better. This is way
I'm so
better.
Sorry.
Sorry. We're gonna. Okay.
Maybe take a break.
All right. No. Tensions are high. I was gonna take a break, but
my heart is literally beating. I've never wanted someone dead in a game so bad.
Because I did Thorn Whip, if I hit, I get the ability to pull
automatically does
10 feet.
That's right. I'll say yes. I'll say yeah. Given that that's in the description of the spell, you managed to whip the axe out of her hand.
Okay. Oh my god. Fearless Runner! Not today.
Yeah, tell that to this fuck who put the axe to my throat first.
He still has his axe up.
We are all at fault here in some capacity. She is young. We are all alive. Let us have cooler heads prevail.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. 17. Okay. Thank you.
My job is the safety of this crew. And the point of us being out here is to rescue one of our own. Talith, like he looks to you, Shun. Talith vouched for you, and we're saving one of hers. You better fucking watch it, lass. I'll not stand for a mutiny.
You have my word, Captain. If anything else should happen, you may have my HUD. You can put my horns on your wall. I think we have all learned our lessons. It is tense. We will get your friend back. There is no need for any more violence tonight.
I start to walk into a room and I just like look at him and I just like mumble, I think it's your turn to patrol. Have fun. I like spit on the floor and keep going.
I think that's best. I mean, it would give you time to breathe.
I slam the freaking door. I'm in a room now.
And I think it would be best for us all to breathe.
Sabir, go check on your sister.
Understood.
And I'll slink up to the door and just kind of like listen.
I'm going to change out of my wild shape and go up to Sean and cast. Make sure I have the right one. Yeah, I'm gonna cast.
Matt, we're done with the battle map.
Cast Cure Wounds onto Sean.
All right, roll to heal.
Thank you. Thank you so much. As you cast, Shun will maintain eye contact with Drajit.
At 6. Rolled a 6.
Oh my god. Saint Hazel.
Make sure.
It's a D8 plus 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
It rolled a 2 on.
All right, fair enough.
So, not great.
I appreciate.
Apologies. That was not as good of a roll as I would have hoped.
Thank you for your help, Hazel. I think you should
You're
go get some
welcome.
sleep.
Okay. Sorry about this, Sean.
You do not need to apologize.
Both of you abandoned your post.
Oh my god, he is such an asshole.
You're not there. Shut up.
No, I just can't.
I know that we abandoned our post. However, it seemed fine at the time. It wasn't intentional.
So what was the purpose of why you weren't here doing your job?
Because Vagari wanted to go see a stream. She didn't know what a stream was. It was very important. Listen, I'm not apologizing to you. I was apologizing to Shun. So don't, get the wrong impression.
He kind of looks at Shun and looks back at you. You best go to bed, lass.
Yeah, well, you could stand to be a better fighter. Good night. And I'm going to go and try to find Sabir. And then I would also like to cast Cure Wounds on Sabir as well.
I think you just find me just kind of like listening for like what kind of breathing is happening through the door. If it's like heavy or soft. That
Me?
way I know I was like, yeah.
You just hear like the nerve of that fucking guy.
Sabir, I'm going to go out on a limb and say she's probably pissed.
Yes, understandably so. But, sometimes you let things cool, then you talk about it, and you kind of like, just kind of express your feelings and let people vent.
Well, I'm so sorry we left. So I'd like to help heal you a little bit. So then I'll cast the Cure Wounds on Sabir as well in an attempt to apologize. That is a 7.
Hell yeah.
Oh. Thank you, Hazel. You do not have to apologize. I was sleeping rather well up until it got really hot.
Right. Well, I'm sorry we weren't here to, give warning beforehand. So won't happen again. So
It is okay.
I'm gonna go to bed, and then I'm gonna go into another room to go lay down.
Shun, you see that Drajit goes into what remains of the captain's quarters, and he walks out with without his axe, but instead he has a on one side it's like a hammer, like a war hammer, and on the other side you see this sort of like pick side that's like green, and it looks kind of painted and adorned in the style of jade.
It is an interesting weapon you carry.
Yes, my great grandfather's.
So, an heirloom.
Family relic, and I was hoping never to need to use it again, but guess we're not in as good company as I thought we would be.
I think they need some grace. It has been a while since they have had any freedoms, from what I gather, and I understand the need and desire to want to get out, to being pent up. But to be fair, that was pretty drastic of a lesson. Ow. Why don't you tell me the story about that? Was that a warhammer, war pick? What was going on here?
This is the jade spike.
Mm.
My great grandfather forged it. He was a smithy, and the spike part that's green, he ripped off of a green dragon.
Wow.
It's a faraway place. Forget the name of it. I think, was it Ragdiza?
Can I do a history
I don't
check?
recall. Yeah, make a history check.
13.
Name does not sound at all familiar to you.
Does not ring a bell from my stories, but it is beautiful.
Well, yeah, it's a break glass in case of emergency type weapon.
Well, let us hope that these were the only ones. I know one got away, so...
The ground dealer I'm not too concerned about. Sorry, go ahead.
It's okay. I was just going to say, I'll take that side, you take that side, we meet in the middle.
Sounds good to me. I'm not too concerned about the ground dealer, but whoever that one is, he kind of goes over and like starts to look at the body, remove some of the ropes, take a better look at the tattoo, and starts rifling through his things. If he doesn't return, we're likely to see more of them. We'll have to be certain to move out by first light.
I have a feeling that you are right. Captain, may I ask a question?
Sure.
I know that we are looking for your friend, and they are very important to this harp. But how much trouble are we really in out here? Not just from the Blight, but from those. I have seen that symbol before. And they were doing some very, very dangerous things.
If the intelligence that I have is to be trusted, and it is... I don't really have the full details, but I have it from very reliable sources. if they get their hands on the powers that they're looking to control, the Blight Land is the least of our problems.
Understood.
Imagine a time, a foe that even the riders couldn't fight.
Of what I know of the writers, that seems very, very bad. We better find your friend.
Yeah. Yeah, before it's too late.
Happy watch. And I walk. And as I walk back, I'm going to drag this heavy axe and place it at the door of wherever Vagari ran into.
He rifles through some more of his the things on the cultist, and then kind of limps off. And then make a perception check.
$16.
Fair enough. Okay, that's nothing to worry about. We'll take a break here.
I need some water to cool off.
That was so tense, and I love it. We don't need to go to a break screen. Like I'm so
mad at this stupid ass captain. He needs to die.
I'm gonna share with you a little like whoever needs to go to the bathroom and get a drink, refresh. Like, cool. I'm gonna share with you a little story. For whoever wants to stay and watch and listen. Well, first off, no
story.
We have to thank the people that followed while we were.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Nye. Appreciate you being here.
Nye Abbott. Nye Abbott.
Yeah.
Nye Abbott. Thank you.
Yeah, didn't they join right before all that went down? They were probably what the hell did I just walk into?
Yeah.
Just like, yes.
And then who was the other one?
Water Fairies 1.
Water Fairies 1. Thank you for following.
Thank you.
So, to give you an idea, my brother was. This is one of my favorite stories regarding D&D. My brother was playing this game with some friends, and I played the same like storyline, but I was in a different group. He was playing with some people who wanted to start getting into D&D. So the first arc, they go to this mansion, this kind of like abandoned mansion where like the owner of the estate, the head of the estate, like he died and his wife died, and the only person that's left of the family line is this baby, like maybe like I don't know, less than a year old or something like that. And so the only person that's left there aside from the baby is this caretaker, this dwarven caretaker, and
it's always a dwarf.
And so at least I think he was a dwarf. I'm not sure. I think maybe he was human. If Pseudo-Zonian is in the chat, he can correct me. But so the players were like talking to this guy, and they're like, yeah, so I think the baby was either kidnapped or died. I'm not sure, but the caretaker was very like upset about, like he's like, I've served this family for years, and this family is so important to me. They've taken care of my family. They've taken us in, and it's really sad to lose the master of the household. And now the young master, is dead, and so the players were like, okay, so the room that's haunted and this and that and the dead baby, and so he's like the young master, and then they kept going, and the dead baby, the young master, and the dead baby, the young master, and then somebody finally is like the dead baby, and he's like, look, you're going to be here, you're going to be respectful, this is the young master of the house, I don't know who you are, where you're from, or anything like that. Like the caretaker got like mad, and so the player was like, what the fuck? And my brother's like, this is a real person, like, yeah, he's an NPC. Oh no,
we're good.
What happened?
We're
Cool,
we're good.
like yeah, he's an NPC. Yeah, he like he is made up in our imagination, but for the sake of this world and like, you know, this is a person who has a very strong emotional tie to this imaginary dead baby. Like this is real to him. Like the player didn't expect that kind of reaction from this NPC, and they have autonomy and they have emotions and they feel betrayal and they feel negligence. And so this guy, he's trusting you, Draja is trusting you with his life, a complete stranger that you've known for a few weeks. And he feels genuinely betrayed and like he can't trust you. This is a war. This is a war-worn veteran, and he's like, "Fuck that bitch."
All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna do something real quick.
Oh no, we are all.
I'm gonna go get water.
Go get water. I hope I didn't upset her too much.
That's part of the game.
I mean, it makes for like my heart was pounding. Like my heart was I could feel it in my chest. I'm like, holy shit, I am very stressed out right now.
It was very good.
It was very good. Like, I love it. How you guys liking the session? This goes for the players and the chat.
Amazing.
Great.
I've been so excited for this.
I've been looking forward to this all week, man. You have no idea. You're getting a live thing here. We're going live with it because why not?
Oh hell yeah!
Get y'all in the fun. I might have to pick a more neutral color. Now I can do that.
So, fun fact: the Jade Spike is a real weapon from one of my previous campaigns. Not that I ran, that I was a player in.
That's pretty dope.
How's that look?
That looks good.
That looks really good.
Awesome.
Hey everybody.
How's everybody liking it? How's the chat doing?
How's chat doing? Y'all having fun? Y'all having a good time, chat?
Yay!
Can we hear you?
Do you dig it?
Matt, I appreciate all the technical work you're doing for this.
Hey, man, I'm just trying to make it fun for everybody.
The tension is real.
The tension is real, man. And that's what I love about it.
Storytelling.
Amanda, how pissed are you?
It's story time.
Dude, I'm never forgiving him. He needs to die. He needs to go eat dirt. When you said that comment about the orphan crap, I was like, no, that's not forgivable. You can go die.
Yes.
Yeah, that was actually pretty rough. There was a point in time where I was like, yeah, I wanted to attack you.
Hey, that's how he feels. That's how he feels. He's like, bro, we're brothers in arms. This is real. This is life or death. Like, I can die out here. We're going into the most dangerous place known to all mortal kind.
Interesting. Then maybe he should have told us that more clearly.
He did.
Barely.
Kinda.
No, he did
Over
not.
under, he makes it through.
He's like, we have a weapon that'll be
He was
keep
like,
us safe.
Things are real sketch out there. Be on the lookout.
You know that the Blight Land is the most dangerous place in the world. At least
I've never been there.
Right, nobody's ever been there. Right, it's fair. It's fair to consider. Well,
I face danger all the time.
He knows it, so it's fair to consider that. That like maybe it's just like, oh, those are just like childhood stories. Like it's not as dangerous as people make it sound to be. Like that's just like scary stories. Like there's no like over under. He makes it through the night. Oh shit!
Well, he'll at least make it through this next watch.
Baby, lock the door and turn the light.
Slit your throat and the lights down low. Make it gory and soppy too.
I love how Vagari is like,
oh god, Vagari is coming through the door.
Real emotion is that this is what I'm living like.
My heart rate was literally like I was like I'm gonna reach through the screen and punch you in the face.
Like my heart rate is
the captain.
My heart rate is 106 right now. And it's calmed down. Like I felt it pumping in my chest. Like I was like, yeah, this is hardcore. Like this, like I don't know
how this is gonna go, honestly. This might go like really 10 bad.
10W30 in your
Thank you for letting me pull shenanigans with that spell.
Dude.
Because genuinely I was like, oh fuck.
Brilliant. And yeah, no, that was fucking brilliant. I was like, yeah, fucking let's do it.
No, you shouldn't have. You should have just let me.
I was going to let you.
You know what?
We just got on even terms. Now we have to let it flourish.
Get on uneven terms?
Hey, I brought it back.
You know what? I'll even do this. Oh my god, yeah.
Also, can we just say he was so hostile toward me, and then with Hazel, he was like, "Oh, bad girl."
Well, Hazel didn't try to question his authority as captain of the crew and tell him to fuck off that he's not expecting from a subordinate.
I think he's more mad that he has another hole in his boat.
Yeah, the boat that plummeted into the ground, it is no longer functional.
It
actually
just needs a little bit of shine.
Actually, the only reason he kind of went so easy on you, Vagari, is because you did all the work with the sails the way you did.
Mm-hmm.
And when Shun explained, she's just still green and doesn't really understand, he's like, all right, fair enough, because you did do a good job with that. So no, he went really easy on you. He chilled.
Yeah, no.
You don't want this smoke, girl.
He should have just killed me while he had the chance.
Well,
I would have liked to see
just
him
make
try.
her a meal. It'll be fine. She's very hangry at times.
we'll see what happens. Okay, so yeah, that went.
Is the captain crucial to the plot of the rest of this campaign? Or is it going to be another Pudgy situation?
It is.
It's whatever we want. It's D&D.
It's whatever you want. If you want to try to kill the captain, if you want to try to kill Captain Drajit, you can certainly try.
We'll see how it plays out. I don't know what I'm going to do. All I know is he fucking sucks. And I'm not a happy camper.
I need to find, because I wasn't expecting this. I need to find the right character.
He dies and Will just puts on the pirate the captain's hat. He's like, hey, let's go.
It's like,
I need to.
Being a captain gives you the accent. I get it now. Let me try.
Because I have the character. I have a character sheet for Drajit.
No spoilers.
Yeah.
Let her fuck around and find out. Play
Let
stupid games, win stupid prizes, yo.
I'm gonna keep it quiet. Okay. Oh no.
I don't know.
There we go.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
They say he got to go.
Go Godzilla.
All right.
There goes Vagari's head.
Also, Shun.
I'm here for it.
Out the door.
I don't know if I said this or not, but
Did my leg fall off?
myconids. No, your leg is perfectly fine. I don't know if I said this or not. Myconids don't survive in the surface during daylight.
Oh, you didn't say that. But I know that though.
You do know that. Shun knows that. With that, I think you were an 18 nature or something like that.
I think it was natural 20.
Was it really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Yeah, you know that they don't survive in daylight, and you know that. Well, you can make a nature check on Ettercaps, or everybody who would like to can make a nature check on Ettercaps.
Read that last one.
I'm so glad I found the intersection of Home Improvement and Blue Oyster Cult references.
You're welcome.
Anytime.
It's a 9.
You said nature?
Yeah.
15.
Okay.
18.
16.
16. Really funny that Vagarians of here would know this better than Shun and Hazel.
Yeah.
We eat them for breakfast. That's why it should go.
I read it in a book.
Spear's really into shrooms, dude.
You know that ettercaps are underground dwelling creatures. They are kind of like weird spider things, like they're related to spiders in some capacity, even though they only have 4 legs. So you know that they dwell underground. And the fact that myconids also dwell underground, you know that there may be something about tunnels, caves somewhere nearby as a result.
The Norwegian word for spiders, etterkop.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
That's why they're called ettercaps. Very cool.
There's a Hot Pot Thursdays episode that talks about spiders. If you want to go look at it. Just saying.
Everybody check out Hot Pot Thursdays. Okay.
Anywho.
Are we ready to continue?
Before we continue, I just have to say, Marco, that I love you, and none of this hostility is directed toward you.
Yeah, can we all just say that we love each other, like, real quick? Like, this is
Amanda,
all...
I love you too, and I fully understand. And the fact that you feel that you needed to, like, make that known is exactly what I'm hoping for. Like,
yes, I'm gonna like be going to sleep tonight. Like, oh no, I hope Marco's not mad at me for real.
I don't want you to be mad at me either. Like, I don't want you to be mad. Like, I sent that meme in the Instagram group of like when the session's over and you have to be friends with the person who just pissed you the fuck off.
Yes.
And you're like, but we're buddies. It's okay, right? It's okay. We're fine. Fuck you.
All right. On that note, we need to go back to hating each other.
Yeah, man. Ain't nothing. Off limits. All right.
Oh God, I'm not ready for this.
I am so ready for this. Shun. Perception check. And why won't my song play?
13.
13. Okay. You perceive nothing. It is a quiet watch as you look out into the dark forest, and above you the open sky of the previous trees have vacated because of the crashed ship. Why won't this work? Play the music, please.
While I am on my watch and nothing's going on, I want to take my hood. And again, knowing that these little myconids won't survive very long in the sunlight, make a makeshift like carrying vessel for them so that they can travel comfortably.
Joshet knows a lot about myconids. So he can definitely help you with that. Fantastic. As you're making that, Drejit goes, I mean, that's great, but I don't know if they'll be able to survive for long up here. Even with that.
Well, it is Sabir and Hazel's responsibility, but I can only help.
That's very considerate of you. Very gracious. Do you think it's kind of weird that these underground creatures have found their way to the surface somehow?
We are in the Blight. Things are weird here.
Very good point. Yeah.
That Ettercap was out as well, but he looked like he was running away.
Let me see what he gets the insight on that. Did he?
For a moment, I could feel when the leader had gone down that there was a sense of It was taking a chance. The only reason why I attacked was because of the little Myconids. It felt very afraid, so I know that feeling very well, and it probably clouded my judgment, but yes, it seemed like it did not want to be there.
The cult's enslaving things like intercaps, digging deep into the ground. This should be something that we should think about. He pulls out a piece of parchment and takes out a quill, and dips it in some ink. He starts writing this letter. And you can see him writing, and then he rolls it up, crushes it, and then disappears. Blue, sort of it's like it burns with like a purple blue flame, and then kind of like the remainders disappear. All right.
A missive of some sort.
Yeah, I've got 3 more sending notes.
That is handy.
Yeah, and they're precious. I've not think that we need to use it just yet. I was going to report on the attack later when we had a better chance of thinking about this, but if what you're saying is true, and the other cap was finding freedom after the fall of our foe there, then they're enslaving Ethercaps. I don't know exactly what that means, but getting words back to the back to headquarters, I think, is important.
This seems to go deep. No pun intended.
I was going to say. The girl's green.
Very, but useful. She has great potential.
She has a lot of fire, a lot of heart.
Most Goliath do.
You seem to know a lot about them.
I know my
you're
fair
from
share.
Joe School?
I am. I was born and raised. And taken. At least, I think I was born. Raised, for sure.
What do you mean?
I was actually adopted.
You don't know your real parents?
No. Nothing about where I come from or who I am, but I know that I was loved. And that was enough for a while.
If my great-grandfather's any way to go by, I think the family you find is better than the family you're born with sometimes.
I try to keep my distance from people. Not because of... but I seem to bring bad luck. So... I am trying.
He looks around to the crashed ship, and maybe you could try harder.
Yes, sir.
Good lad. I guess with a little direction, she could be pretty decent. I've not met even Goliaths that have a fire in them like her. She's either incredibly brave or dangerously stupid.
Isn't it one and the same often?
Unscrews, takes out a flask and unscrews it, takes a swig, and offers you some. You a whiskey man?
I am whatever is being passed around a campfire or a story.
You're a fan of stories.
I love stories. Skull.
Skull.
Oh, my bear.
That'll put some hair on your chest for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my great grandfather, his family used to brew ales, but he took a different approach.
I can taste it. What is the secret?
Dwarven spirits of fallen warriors.
Captain. You may be a captain of the skies, but you tell tales like the ones with the really big fish.
The ones with the really big fish are the best tales. Well, tell us a story.
What kind of story would you like to hear?
Story of hope. Think we could use it this time.
Hope. Okay. One winter, it was very, very cold. Colder than the rest. Probably the coldest winter I've ever experienced. We did not have enough food. And my brothers, they came up with this plan. And the plan was to go inside of the chieftain's hall and steal some of his lesser cuts of meat, the ones that wouldn't be noticed, usually the ones made to render out stews. But my brother, Rage, he had a better idea. One that he knew would get us through the winter. We were going to take the finest cut. Now you have to understand, the chieftain is a Goliath, much like our friend Vagari. And we knew this one child. He was Daniel One Hand. Before his attempt to steal something from the chieftain, he was Daniel Two Hands.
Right.
So it's extremely cold. And we have no food. We have no stocks. It is harsh. And we devised this plan, Rage, I, myself, Brandersteer. And we execute it perfectly. We get the meat.
But wouldn't the chieftain notice that his best cuts are gone?
You would be right. But see, this is where the story gets interesting. I am very obscure, so I had to learn to be unseen in a land where you are the most seen. Red versus the white. My skin and the snow. So I learned to be very, very stealthy. Well, I was to be the distraction. I was to sneak around the halls and get everyone's attention and everything, and my brother was to take... His plan was to take essentially a lesser cut of meat and trim all the disgusting pieces of it and put it back where we had taken the nice fresh cuts. But what he had done was he had taken some of the oil that our mother had made way, way back, at last of our preserves, and he had brushed it and brushed it and brushed it so it shined and glistened like a good, pure chunk of meat. And he sets it atop right where we had taken it. And I am running because I am I am not as good at stealthing at that time as I am now, I like to think. And we get away with it. And Rage, Rage got his name because he was very angry. But when we came home with that meat and saw the look on our mother's face, it was amazing. The food only lasted us 3 days. We were so hungry. But we made it out of that winter. Together. The food in our bellies helped us to survive. And Rage, he softened a bit that day. At least I thought for a while. And every time he would do something to get us into trouble, I thought back to that moment when he put himself in the greatest of dangers, to go into the hall and put that meat back, when all the alarms were going and everything was going around. And it gave us hope throughout the rest of that winter. It's probably not a great story because you weren't there and you didn't realize how hungry we were, but hopefully that kind of got the point across.
I've had my fair shares of hungry days. I think it's a beautiful story. Your brother sounds like a great guy.
Yes.
Is he also...
We are twins, yes. He and I were found together and taken in by a lovely family. There were many of us, but Rage and I, we had each other. We understood each other. So it wasn't as terrible as it could have been.
So you're trying to get back to your school?
Eventually. I have other things that I need to do first. But yes, that is the goal.
Well, we pull this off. Valinor gave his word, and if Talif is to be trusted, you might be meeting Kalaim soon. You would know Kalaim. He is another one of the Winged Riders. He is currently the guy who is in charge of essentially Sagen. Not like the king, but he's like the Winged Rider of Sagen. And this is one of the people who spearheaded the end of the War of Fracture. This is a really, really, really big name.
You are joking.
No, that's well, I may have said too much, but
could he truly do a favor?
Put it to you this way. Since the loss of the Riders, there's been a lot of uncertainty. I know that the world seems like it's at peace and everything's good, but especially with the Verdoran cult popping up, there's been a lot of uncertainty regarding the future, regarding the safe guarding of mortal kind. Kalaim's putting together a team. Talif, Mercury, 2 of his. He's got a couple of other people that are working for him that are trying to take up the mantle. But he needs help. It's one of the reasons I came out of retirement. I believe in him. Managed to do this. Managed to save Mercury, one of his own. Rider's favor goes a long way on those wings. I'm not promising everything to your heart's content, but he's an honorable man. Met him a few times.
Does his sway reach into Alkut?
Him and Sultan Saif aren't on the best of terms. Make a history check on Saif.
18.
Sultan Saif, he is the king of Muzbarak. He is another one of the Ring Riders. He's actually, if you think about like who ended the War of Fracture, who was the guy at the top, it's King Saif. And Kalaim, along with a few other ones, were like basically like the second in command. So Saif is like the head honcho of like that time. And he is you rolled a what, an 18?
Mm-hmm.
He is the only winged rider to ride a dragon. Not a wyvern, not like, like a hippogriffin, like a actual dragon. He's the only one. Saif and Kalaim kind of aren't on the best of terms, but Azina passed through recently, and I think there were some words exchanged. I wasn't present, but through the grapevine, I think there might be some potential. It depends on what you can do for them. Cashing in that amount of political capital doesn't come cheap.
Thank you. I will do what I can.
For what it's worth, I hope you get what you're looking for.
I appreciate it. I feel like you are genuine.
I try. Pass me Prime, but we do this, and I'm sure it'll be fine.
Should we wake the next round?
Yeah, let's get the Lion Boy up and well, Will is useless, but Charlie will be able to he'll be fine. Let's do it. Guys, make your way back in. The rest of your watch goes by uneventfully. After a few minutes, Charlie kind of walks out. Oh, hey, thanks for saving us back there.
You are welcome. It was not only me.
I'm
Don't
assuming...
don't let anyone else come.
No. Not gonna do that.
Okay.
Don't want Drajan. You don't want to be on Drajan's bad side.
I am going to go sleep now.
Good night.
And I go off.
You're gonna wake Sabir?
Sabir. And I sit down next to him.
And I guess I'm like propped up against Vagari's door and just,
Hey. Hi. Hey, Sean.
It is your turn. I made you something. It is for your new friends. And I hand him off the pouch. They do not like direct sunlight. Don't let them die. They are your responsibility now.
Oh. And okay.
I'll get up and I'll just like,
The mushrooms, right?
They are called mechanids.
Ah, yes, myconids. No sunlight.
They do not like sunlight. They also do not do well out here. So keep your expectations low. If this is the way you want to move forward.
You don't care if I get this dirty, do you?
I look down at it. It's filthy. No, Sabia, you dirty it up all you need. When you are done, though, it would be nice if you washed it.
I mean, I can do that.
Okay.
And
Sleep well, Sean.
and I'll walk off and I'll find before I find the myconids, I like to go outside and try to find like wet soil.
Yeah, for sure.
And then throw it in his hood.
Throw it in whose hood?
In the
in the hood that I have, in the bag that Sean made.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
the papoose.
And
yeah.
I'll find wet soil, I'll throw that in, and then I'll come to the myconids and just...
Hey, good morning.
The caps go from like that blank to like lightly blue as you're waking up to like bright yellow for a second, and then back to like, blue reds and stuff. Protector.
I have been tasked with being responsible for your lives, and yes, I understand you call me protector, but I shall do it.
Hey, jump up and down.
I have been told you do not like sunlight.
No, we'll die.
Oh. I did not know it was that serious. I thought it was just like a skin allergy, but okay. All right. Well, I have this bag with dirt. Would you like to take a walk with me? I will keep it closed.
So they hop in the bag and like just one after the other, just bump, bump, bump.
Mm-hmm. I'm just kidding.
Fucking heart.
Roll for initiative? I don't know.
I said what I said. You're going in the stool.
No, I'll clasp it up.
Oh my god!
I'll clasp it up, and like if I can fashion a shoulder strap or one's already thing, I'll just make it like a little satchel or like carry it like a kangaroo.
Yeah, easy enough. Easy enough.
Okay, and I go find the person that is awake.
Charlotte.
Yeah, Charlie.
He's standing outside. He's standing like in the threshold of like the hole in the ship. Hey, let's
You seem
everyone
chipper.
safe. Yeah. It was a great fight. Yeah, you did awesome.
No, you did awesome. I really appreciated you just standing there.
I wasn't really standing. I was more like laying down. Dude, I'm not a fighter.
I know, but like at least you could like, I don't know, fend for yourself. Everybody learns one way or another.
I mean, I've got this, and he takes out a dagger. It's like I know how to use it, but like
that would have been a start.
I'm supposed to only be a navigator, dude.
You can find your way to somebody's heart.
We have
with that
5 fighters. We had 6 fighters down to 5, and then it's me, the medicine guy, and the cook is dead.
Well, we have weirdly enough, we kind of replaced it.
Okay, so one of the fighters is a cook as well. Fine. I'm not in the front lines, my guy.
And I don't know if you saw that or not, but I kind of healed your medicine man.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go that way.
Okay. I might be.
No, I mean you're right. You're right. I get it. Like I'm the only useful one of the useless guys.
Whoa! That's not what I said. I said that like you can do it. I believe in you. But you know what a good first step is helping me. Do you want to help me?
Yeah, help you with what?
Clearing these dead bodies out.
And he looks at like one of the zombies and he's like,
No matter how bad or how good you are, everybody deserves a proper burial.
I'll bury them right now?
We have time, and we can watch. Is it really that excruciating to
make a persuasion check?
Okay. To dig and to watch.
Persuasion 16.
He like goes back into the ship and comes back with 2 shovels. Fine.
You're not useless. Look at you. Now come, help with the bodies.
And I'll proceed to like grab the bodies, but I'll leave the cultist last.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I don't even understand why like they clearly were previously buried and didn't want to be buried. So like really unnecessary. Like
No, I understand. Some life is weird. Really weird.
Unnecessary. Yeah, so's death.
Yeah. It is. But some race to it. Some don't. Some,
And I'll point at the dead bodies and just like,
can't seem to choose a side.
Okay, so what now? You're gonna like we're done? They're buried?
I mean, that is all that they could ask for in life, right?
You're not gonna make
To
me
be
say some kind of
respected.
prayer, right? Or anything of the sort? No.
I do not know any prayers, but it is the gesture that, carries the full weight. Do you know a prayer?
One that my mom used to say.
Well, I mean, if you want to recite it, you can. But if you don't, you also don't have to.
How does it go?
We have like 2 more, so like, you got time.
Well, we can just do it after we bury them all. Although, I don't think we should bury that guy yet. I think he has, I think we need to, look into him, get some information off him and stuff.
Oh, of course. I just, that's why I saved them for last.
Okay.
and I'll walk up to him, and then I'll search his body, but then at the same time I'll just kind of process the tattoos and maybe open up his eyes or whatever.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'll just open up his eyes, look into his pupils, just kind of make sure. I mean, obviously he's dead, but
yeah, I know what you're looking for.
Because he also controls or has controlled undead to make sure he stays that way.
Fair enough. Make an investigation check.
16.
16. Okay. You find all the things that are necessary, and I'll give you a list of things later. Okay. The tattoo you recognize from 2 years ago when you were with Vagari going to Haya with Khadijah, the cultists that attacked and the people in Haya that you chased down. Same tattoo, same form from a couple of years ago.
Any special markings at all? Or is it kind of like the brand? Like he's like the generic Cheerios.
He is the generic Cheerios. What you do find, you remember that book that Lenny took?
Yes.
It's not necessarily. It's like a smaller version, and it only has like a few pages. But there is a book on his person as well.
Damn it! So close.
It's the same. I mean, you can garner with that investigation check that it's the same thing. It is essentially a two-way communication scripting device. This book is connected to another book, and there are messages back and forth. And as you are looking, the messages there, it's kind of like the one side is just like, hello, check in, where are you, what's going on? And like these are the messages being received by this person.
Gotcha. Do I see maybe his responses?
Yeah, you can. There's the last thing that he sent. The last thing that he sent was the Goliath and the elf have walked away. We're making our move now.
Okay.
Charlie, do you have any paper?
Yeah.
Or actually, how well can you write?
I'm a cartographer. I have perfect penmanship.
Beautiful. You're not so useless, after all. You keep proving yourself over and over again. You just need certain situations.
How does my penmanship work in any capacity?
Oh, I got something for you. But let's finish with the body. And then you could show me how beautiful your script is.
Okay, all right. Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Fair trade? Fair trade.
Fair trade, yeah, fair trade. So he goes back to digging and working a little harder.
I mean, in this way, at least the last few hours that we are in the boat is not going to smell like death. You know?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Try to give whoever is sleeping the best rest.
That's a good point. Good point. Okay.
Death does have a funny smell, doesn't it?
Yeah, funny's not the word I would use.
Yeah. Well, if you've been around it far enough, and for a long enough time, it's kind of humorous. Especially when they come back up.
Yeah, I don't think we share the same sense of humor, my guy.
Okay. It was a fair trade. It was fair. Well, I mean...
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not here to yuck anybody's yums. But anyways, here's this book. Now, if you open it here, you'll see someone is talking. And I would want you to be awesome and, useful. Could you respond back in the way that he did? Telling whoever's on the other side that the boat was empty we're moving deeper into the woods.
Is this some kind of like fanfic you want me to finish for you, or?
Sure, if you want to treat it like such, then yes, it's a fanfic, whatever that is.
Make a persuasion check.
I mean, 5.
Okay. It's a very low DC. I'll say that's sufficient. But he's kind of like, okay, all right, sure, man, like whatever. Like, takes it. It's just like, I thought this guy was.
But this is whoa! Exactly as the way it looks on the other page.
Like copy the way like this guy's script.
Yes, the way he writes, right back. That way, who's ever on the other side? Because from what I understand is that it's a messaging thing.
Wait, this is a messaging thing?
I mean, what? No, it's a fanfic. Whatever you said.
You're telling me that this... Where did you find this?
I don't know. Where did you find it?
You gave it to me.
Seems like you need some rest, friend. Here, I'll take that book from you.
Maybe I do need some rest.
Death on the mind is a terrible toll.
Yeah, I bonked my head harder than I thought I did. You know, I'm concussed. I'm supposed to be sleeping.
Oh, you're supposed to stay awake.
Well, I am supposed to stay awake.
You want
Yeah,
to
I
do
am
some
concussed.
rounds?
Yeah, let's check things around. Make a perception check.
Okay. Perception 23.
I rolled a nat one.
Well, that's because the concussion.
23. It is a completely quiet night. There is, much like that one night on your way to Haya, where you were out halfway down the Nar, and the moonlight illuminated the area around you, and you felt in your element. You felt like you were the lion on the plains. It feels that way like this as well.
Okay.
It feels like you are in your element and the world is kind of at peace, but the dangers that are beyond, out into the woods that lurk there, you are also aware of there.
Awesome. I think before the sun rises, I'd like to try to find the highest point and we'll just watch the sunrise.
Absolutely. You find the highest point. You find a Matt.
I thought I was going. I thought I was going.
No. It's
hearing
Amanda.
something, and I was like,
no, it's
"You were writing."
yeah. She was writing.
I was writing.
I was like,
sorry.
"What is that sound
Maybe
that I'm
I'll
hearing?"
just
I'm
move
so sorry.
this over.
Maybe.
Oh, I'm
My
sorry,
bad.
guys.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
sorry.
I heard it the entire time. It was very distracting, but it's
My
okay.
bad.
No, you're fine.
This is a really good mic.
It's a really.
Yeah, it is. It's a great mic.
Or I'm just writing in anger. I don't know.
It did feel very angry. I was like,
Why not both? Why not
It was
both?
kind of both, if we're being fair.
Dear Dredgit.
You pompous, arrogant fuck.
Basically.
Kiss me.
Kiss me deeply.
I mean, hey, there's a fine line between love and hate. You never know.
They're gonna fuck hate each other. God. Whoops. So here,
Yes.
you make your way around the woods, circling. You find a sort of one of the fallen trees that was knocked over by the crash landing. You can kind of climb up the trunk and make it to the top of this sort of tree. And just as you make it up, you see off in the distance, the sun starting to slowly illuminate the Blight Land before you. There is a lot of beautiful green out here as well, but there is also thick, gray, dead wood around as well. And you are miles from any civilization. Make a perception check with advantage from up here.
Damn. Got 15 both times.
15 total?
Yeah, 15 total.
All right. From up here, it's not that hard to find. Off in the distance, you see that there is amongst the trees a sort of like outcropping. It looks like there might be some large stones or boulders that are built, not built, but like present into this outcropping. Looks like it might be the makings of a tunnel off to the south. And just beyond that a little bit, you see this kind of like small trail of smoke just making its way.
Making its way in
towards you.
What direction? Okay.
All
right.
That is where we're going to call it for tonight.
Okay.
3 more hours.
Thank you all.
Come back and watch episode 3 extended edition.
Did you guys feel it was too short? I'm trying to like be reasonable for everybody on their time frame and like going to bed at a reasonable
10,
hour.
Dude.
I think it's reasonable. I just
I know that
now
you
have to
like,
stay asleep mad.
I know that you have to. Oh, we don't resolve things all in one day. Where's the satisfaction with that? You gotta sit with it. You gotta let it go.
Me. I guess it'll give everyone a reason to come back.
Yeah, man. I want to see what happens.
Hold on to the anger for a whole week.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's gonna be Friday. I'm just gonna be like texting Marco, fuck you.
I had to keep the hate going.
Good morning, everyone, except you fuck.
I get a call from Amanda.
You know what you did.
Hey, Marco. Yeah, what's up? Can I talk to Drajit real quick? What the fuck do you want?
Yes.
You know, there was Matt, I feel like if anybody knows it would be you. There was this host of TV like who would interview like celebrities and actors and stuff like that. And he would ask
the Ali G show?
No. Not the Ali G show. It was this guy. Let me stop the freaking music.
Between Two Ferns.
Not Between Two Ferns. This guy would interview actors and he would ask them about characters that they played, and it would be like, "Can I speak to so and so?" Like I remember one of them being Jim Carrey, and he played this kind of like.
Was it like a serious interview?
Yeah. It's like a real serious interview.
It was. It was like in the actor studio with. I can't remember his name, but yeah, he's like that. And can I speak with?
What? Exactly.
That guy.
Exactly.
Yeah, I can't think of his name.
I can't think of his name either. But I just remember seeing one interview with like Jim Carrey where Jim Carrey played like some firefighter guy.
Actor studio.
Is that what it is?
Inside.
Did you Google it?
Actors.
James Lipton.
James Lipton.
Okay. So there. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. This is him. This is him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he would talk to the actor, and then he'd be like, "I'd like to speak to the character that you played," and so the actor would they'd method their way into it and do that. So presumably, and actually this would be really cool. Chat, if you guys have questions for either myself, Matt, Amanda, Tiffany, or Steve, you can also ask questions to Shun, Vagari, Hazel, and Sabir, or any NPCs that you would like to ask questions to.
Pugie.
Even the
I
dead
want to
ones.
speak to Pugie.
Pugie's dead.
His name's Pudgy.
I can hear him now. He's coming. He's crossing the.
Oh my god, what if one of the zombies was Pudgy?
No.
That would
Plot
be kinda
twist.
cool.
What is? Yeah, what does Knuckles look like?
Gone.
I feel like I'm onto something here.
Was one of them
You like to
waterlogged?
think that you're onto something here. Yeah, so we're gonna call it there.
All right.
Anytime I say I'm onto something, I'm usually like as far off from what it is as humanly possible.
I know exactly what's happening. No, you don't.
No, you
I have a raging clue.
It's
pointing over there.
Who's pointing over there?
I will say that you all get a long
Oh, my
rest.
clue glue.
Thank God.
Yay!
So, all health, all spell slots, everything, you're all good to go.
Dude.
Thank you all very much for joining us tonight.
Yeah.
Looking forward to the next one.
Yeah.
Thank you
Yeah,
again to
and then we
everyone
get
who we got another subscriber on the YouTube.
Yay!
Hell yeah.
Hey.
We got thank you
Welcome.
for those that joined us tonight. Remember, the best
Thank
thing you
you.
can do is share, like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. You know, we're pandering at this point. But, you know, just like tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell people who you don't know. And we
Tell your
really appreciate it.
grandma.
Tell your grandma. Grandmas love us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, they do.
And our
Can
stories go for a long time.
We needed
It's true.
21 at the beginning of this, and now we only need 19.
Now we need 25. Uh-oh. But
Well.
yeah. Yeah, thank you. Steve, what do you got going on Thursday?
Thursday. Oh, I'm continuing my quest to be Steve of Rivia, a lone witcher with no one to turn to except for Yen. Whenever she comes into play,
I like
but we don't know.
Our rotating thing says Steve's quest is on Wednesday. Or what's happening on Wednesday?
The VOD is on Wednesday.
So
So you'll be able to see
Read a
last
book.
week
Read a book.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
My bad. Apologies.
We received 100 messages today.
Hell yeah!
Wow.
Thank you all
Thanks,
for being so
guys.
talkative and present.
Lightbulb
Everyone's
100W,
amazing.
you set us over.
Did we all just become best friends?
Well, I mean, except for you and Dredget, but yes.
Yeah, they're a
Touche.
different kind of friends. But yeah,
Too soon,
so, like,
dude. Too soon.
the live schedule down there. Sunday scaries, we'll finish that up, maybe. See more scarage. Marco's got things in the works.
I do have things in the works.
Marco's got things in the works. Love you, buddy.
Love you too.
Tiff is just killing it over on the social media. Sorry, it's late. My brain's off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Let's.
And
we gotta do what we gotta do. And I know that Amanda is competing against.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
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 She's doing her thing.
Amanda's
She's
got
on a
amazing
timetable. So
things.
I'm trying to have that into consideration. I thought this would be a good time to end because of that as well. So
Yeah, absolutely.
That's valid.
All right.
oh man, you got to hold on to that anger. You
Where
gotta hold
can
on
I
to that.
calls?
So, do we do the thing?
I think we do the thing.
we do the thing. We do the thing, right? Yeah,
But like, do the thing though. Do we?
we
think
do
so.
the thing. Matt, count us on.
Okay.
In 3, 2, 1.
Bye.
There you
Oh
go.
shit, I froze. Oh well.
Thank you.